Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Oh, it's been a hectic week. I've had babysitting all this week. So, guys, I've been away. I tried to keep up with what was going on. I've got a bit, actually. I've got some questions. Questions or conspiracy? Well, see, when you don't have enough information, okay, what tends to happen is you start asking questions. When you know you haven't got all the information or you've only, you know they're lying, you start asking questions. And from those questions, what people do is they read and they look at what these people say and then they go off that. And that's where conspiracies come in. So, yeah, how you going? Shannon? Hey, Alex, how you going? Hey, Sherry, how you going?
Hey, I can't complain. Thanks for asking.
Oh, dear. Cynthia, how you going? You have your notification on? Excellent. I am Kai. How you going? You're watching the countdown. Good on you. Alex said I've been on and off too, Kai. I hope you are well. I am Kai says doing good. Hope you are too. Hey, Demelza, how you doing? Hi, all. I can't join the chat this evening, but I'm listening. So have a great time and a lovely weekend. You too, Demelza. Thanks for being here. I am Kai said many truths have theirs already. Many sovereign class citizens already. Truthers. Oh, I've got a cat. Hello. Can I read? Are you going to let me read? Alex said, hey, Demelza, you have a great weekend too. And baby, it's a little awkward. Are you trying to get on my lap? Oh, dear. Alex said, I haven't seen Kyle, though I've seen some quite interesting stories today. Looking forward to this live, as always. Oh, God, love you. And everyone's saying hello. T-minus 210. Where else? Shannon said, hey, keep it. What? I don't know. Shannon said, pants, don't start with me, autocorrect. Oh, okay. Something happened. Hey, Carl, how you going? David, how you going? From Western Australia. Who else have I got here that I haven't said hello to? Oh, Faith, how you going, Faith? Meg Ozzy, how you going? I know there's more. Oh, Wheezy, how you going? What else we got? Cat 14, maybe this will cheer me up. I'm peed off. I hope so. I hope we can cheer you up here. Alex said, I just heard Peter Griffin. Shannon said, oh, will you believe? Yeah, in the music. Mark, how you going from Santa Fe? Okay, out to lunch, how you going? Phoenix, how you going? Who else have we got? Alex said, hey, out to lunch. Donna loves Fred. Fred loves Donna. I'm Kai said, better pissed off than pissed on, though. I don't know. We'll try and sort it out. I am Kai said, unless you're into that, I guess. Shannon says, shut up, Siri. Exactly. I've got to say hello to Sherry. Because I didn't say it properly then, see. She won't answer if you don't say it properly. But I've got to say hello because that always happens. So it's quite funny. Hey, going, Michelle App. How you doing? Sherry said, it's nice that Siri answers for me. Well, that's it. At least she answers back, and then, yeah. And Fred loves Donna. Hey, Putty Cat, how you doing? Hey? She's just sitting right to the side here, nearly on my mouse. Shannon said, you're too perfect, Alex. Lucky you're on the other side of the world. Have I got the live chat on? I'm on StreamYard, so I've only got what they're showing me. And I can't make it go any other way. So if they're only showing me top comments, I can't change it. I don't know how to on here. Cat said, I wish I had my cats. There are no pets allowed here. Oh, that's sad. We joke pretty hard here sometimes. Alex said, hey, Hev, sorry I was getting involved in the pre-chat. That's okay. Hey, Carol, how you going? I haven't been on Rumble for a few weeks because of school holidays. A lot going on. So I will get back, hopefully this week. Kids go back to school this week coming. So hopefully this week. I might start off with the Twilight Zone and go for there's a lot going on. Hey, Eyes to See, how you going? Veronica, how you going? From Yuma, wow. Aaron said, buckle our seats. I love Saturdays live. Oh, God, love you. Yeah, so there's a lot going on. Okay, I've got the Uvalde thing. They released footage, surveillance footage of the police and their lack of really doing anything except using hand sanitizer and what else were they doing? Not much, okay? They really weren't doing much. So that's raised even more questions about what went on there. So there's a lot of questions going on right now. Are you sitting on my lighter? Are you? Are you sitting on Mummy's lighter? You've also got the J6 thing, right? Everyone wants to know who J Epps is. More questions, see? Ray Epps, sorry. J Epps. Because he was there calling for people to go into the Capitol at the time. And now there are hit pieces coming out saying, this is from Yahoo News, Ray Epps reveals how his life has been ruined after conspiracists claim he was an FBI informant at the January 6th. This is going to be really, I'm going to read this, right? This is not like mainstream. It's by Craig Graziosi. Graziosi? Okay, there was no return to normal for poor Ray Epps, a man who became the hinge point of a right-wing conspiracy to pin the Capitol riot on the FBI. Before the Capitol riot ended, supporters of former President Donald Trump were manufacturing stories as a way to ease the pain of the cognitive dissonance they were experiencing. Oh, come on, this is ridiculous. Don't you think so, Bella? Do you think so? I do. I really do. The first story claimed that the Capitol Police invited the protesters inside. There's video. Hello? Are they blind? Can they not see? The second was that Antifa was actually behind the riot, despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary. Well, what we seen in the footage was there were a couple of masked people, not saying that they were the majority or anything, but they were the ones who were trying to break windows and things. I don't know if it was Antifa, like, honestly. And Mainstream says, when those stories didn't stick, MAGA World tried another. Oh, we're MAGA World now, are we? Okay, let's roll with that. That one told the tale of an FBI informant who planted the idea of breaching the Capitol in the rioters' minds. Proof that the Capitol riot defendants were led astray by a false flag operation and not willing participants in an attempted insurrection. There you go. They're telling you, aren't they? The story needed a face, and 61-year-old Mr. Epps became the poster boy for the conspiracy theory. There's footage. Hello? Have they even bothered to look? According to the New York Times, which interviewed Mr. Epps in an undisclosed location where he's hiding out with his wife in an RV, right-wing media outlets began running selectively edited clips of Mr. Epps that they claim proved he was an FBI asset. The video's out there. Why don't we have all the footage then of the whole thing, okay? Let's see where the truth lies here. I have many questions. As disinformation often does in the right-wing media ecosystem, projection much? The story generated enough talk that pundits with larger platforms, including Fox News' Tucker Carlson, began repeating the conspiracy theory. Conservative lawmakers like Representative Thomas Massey and Senator Ted Cruz also picked up on the stories. It wasn't long before Mr. Trump himself seized on the story. Oh, here we go. Seized it, Got to use that language. For Mr. Epps, a staunch conservative, the situation was a nightmare. Oh, no. He did go to the Capitol on January 6th. Sorry, I'm trying to read over a cat right now to support Mr. Trump. He was among the group of right-wing voters in Washington, D.C. that day who questioned the results of the election. Did he? Did he really? He had not planned a coup, kind of what it looked like, but was quickly becoming a patsy for those he formerly called allies. I'm at the centre of this thing and it's the biggest farce that's ever been, he told the Times. It's just not right. The American people are being led down a path, I think, it should be criminal. Why, to think? This is what I mean. When you're not given all the information, like the whole video, okay, then it starts raising questions. And then with the information you do have, come the conspiracies, okay? You look at their actions, you read what they've written or what they're about, and that brings it about. So it's a normal process, what I'm saying, right? And detectives do this. Detectives have to be conspiracy theorists to solve crimes. Hello? Is anyone thinking? These people, right? Okay, cat. Oh, you poor thing. Okay, he has received death threats, apparently, and trespassers have wandered onto his property, demanding answers from him about the Capitol riot. Sorry, I'm trying not to laugh because I'm reading through two cats' ears. Okay, I'm reading like this. Okay, and now I'm on the other side. Members of his church and even his own family have since disowned him. Maybe they've seen the video. What do you reckon? Some adherents to the Epps FBI conspiracy point to the fact that he wasn't rounded up like the other Capitol riot suspects in the weeks and months after the attack. Yeah, well, people have been sitting in a prison cell for 18, 20 months or something. And he was one of the main ones calling to go into the Capitol. And yet, he was left alone. He had never been arrested, unlike hundreds of others. That's one part that's true in that. In the whole mainstream article, there's one part that's true. However, the FBI confirmed that Mr. Epps reached out to them as soon as he learned he was being investigated for his role in the riot and agreed to meet. So as soon as he learned the FBI were after him, oh, yes, I'm here. What do you want to know? This is ridiculous. He provided video evidence from multiple sources that showed he was trying to de-escalate tensions inside the Capitol. Really? Haven't seen them ones, have you? Further, he already left the Capitol by the time most of the violence began. Was there violence? Like, there probably was, but I don't know. What I just seen people walking around looking like they were going on tour. Oh, look at that. Oh, that kind of thing. I don't know. Okay, where am I up to? He has since cooperated with the House Select Committee, what the sham, investigating the Capitol riot. His detractors also point to a video taken the day before the riot in which Mr. Epps can be seen encouraging people to enter the Capitol. He says he regrets that day, but claims he was suggesting they enter as a peaceful protest, not as an unruly mob calling for Vice President Mike Pence to be hung. Now, more than a year after the Capitol riot, Mr. Epps is hiding out in an RV and considering legal action against those who he claimed defamed him. The footage did that. This is ridiculous. Seriously, did you know he was on the FBI's most wanted list? Then after this, suddenly got taken off. So I found that a bit interesting. And there's also the left have been using a pregnant 10-year-old to argue the point that terminations should be allowed. Get around this. They said that the 10-year-old had voluntary relations. First it was a 27-year-old, I think, and then it was a 17. No, the doctor reported it was a 17-year-old. They found out it was a 27-year-old. They found out it was an attack, not voluntary. And the young girl could have got her termination in the state she was in, but they made a big deal that she had to go across state lines and things like that to get, when there were already things in place for young kids who get attacked that way, to sort that out, you know what I mean? So there has been a bit going on. There's probably even more going on. There's been different states that know that what happened a couple of years ago with the selection, they know. A lot of them are now, we're not hearing about it, we won't hear about it on TV, but a lot of them are being overturned. So, and there's a lot of court cases going on. I believe there's a lot going on in the background as well that we don't know about. So, I'm way back in the chat now because I just read that whole thing. Kat said, I think I'll keep my word and go to the gym, but I'll listen while I drive. Good on you, Kat. Yeah, I've been doing aerobics here, and I'm losing weight slowly, but I'm not doing it every day. I am probably doing it every second day. But yeah, I've been trying to get myself back into shape and Fit. I just want to be healthy. So there you go. Shannon said kids have put in a pancake request, but Hev hasn't done a tutorial yet. Sorry. I'll have to do one of them too. Out to lunch said, Ray Epps is a big fat phony. Well, that's what it's, you know what I mean? That's what it's looking like. I think the mainstream media try and actually stick up for him. But it's not working. He's involved somehow. Now, whether he is, I don't know if he's FBI or an informant or what, but he was on the most wanted list and now he's not. Also, okay, when the investigation started and phones were ordered to be given over, apparently they all went and got new phones. The FBI had a lot of them. And there's a program in place to get to do that, buy them all new phones. And they did it right before they had to hand over their mobile phones as evidence. So they replaced them. Isn't that interesting? I found out a whole lot in the last couple of days, and but I've only been able to listen at night mainly, due to the children being here, not really wanting them to hear too much of certain things, you know. So, yeah, what I could gather, that's what I have gathered so far. Davis says social credit class system CRS and Q, common, restricted, sovereign and quarantined, is their world plan. Yep, it would have been, but I think even that's off the rails now. It's starting to go off the rails. They're losing, guys. They really are. There's panic. Everything they're doing now, absolute panic. Is that raining? I think it is. I wish it would snow. It's not. It hasn't snowed yet, so. Oh, hang on. Epps is deep. Yes, deep state. He is. Hey, King Snurgle Gurgleson, how you doing? Yeah, only missed 6 minutes. At least I got an alert. Good stuff. Eyes to see said, Hev, your master chef now, please. More cooking videos needed. I will now that the kids are gone. I just had children everywhere, and you know, you can't really, when they're little, you can't make dinner without hands and people and things everywhere. You know what I mean? So I didn't do any. Do you know what I did do? You know that slice, the old English matrimonials? Well, I made that and packed the whole thing, no jam, packed the whole thing in hard, stuck it in the oven for 30 minutes, took it out and melted chocolate and put chocolate all over the top of it. It was nice at first. You've got to eat it quick, I think, because as days go on, this one wasn't as popular, I don't think. As the days go on, it starts to get stale. It tastes a bit funny, I'll tell you that now. King Snurgle Gurgleson said, hey, guys and guyettes. Alex said, did anyone see that Elon Musk's 76-year-old dad has another secret child with his 35-year-old stepdaughter? He has looked after her since she was 4. No, I haven't seen anything on that. I do know that Twitter are taking Elon to court to try and force him to buy Twitter now. And it's going to reveal even more in court. Now, I don't know which, like I said, I don't know which side Elon's on, and I'm not like a die-hard Elon fan, believe me. But I do believe there's things are happening for a reason, and things are being exposed from these things happening, whether they're on our side or not. Okay, AOC has just said that she wants an investigation into why the police let the people in to the Capitol. I agree with her on that. I know she thinks for a different reason, but let's have an investigation. Why not? Show us everything. Show us the lot. So, yeah, I haven't heard about that one, Alex. I'm going to have to look it up and see what I can find. Carol said, great, glad I found you here. Yeah, it's freezing. I'm thinking if it's raining, would it not be snowing? And it's not on the fort. No, it's not. 5.4 degrees now. Oh, it's actually warmed up. It's 5.4 degrees Celsius. I'm still cold. Darren said, hey, Hev and everyone. How you going, Darren? How you doing? Ray Epps equals FBI cut out 2 degrees of separation, I guess, for plausible deniability. Exactly. There's more to that. See, this is where when you don't get all the information, you end up with questions. And from those questions, you try and find answers. And so with the information you do have, out come what they call conspiracies. When really it's just looking. It's looking for information. It's not a conspiracy. I'll tell you now. But yeah, I want to know. Why don't they release it then? All the video footage of that day. If there's not a, you know, if Ray Epps is being wrongly accused, let's have it. Let's have the lot. Show us. I dare them to prove it. Ah, dear. I am Kai said lots of truthers are S-class. Hang on, I've got to go back and have a look at what that meant. The yes and the this and the that. What is it? Oh, I've gone past it. Now I can't find it. Where is it? Sovereign. Okay, I get you. Yes, I will be when I dump everything and run into the bush. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I'm so close. I just want to go. I just want to get out of here. The last week that I had off was great. Being mostly away from computers and phones and things, that was the best thing, honestly. Hey, Simone, how you going? Still awake in the UK, just gone midnight. Ooh, sorry it's so late in the UK, guys. ISC said Elon Musk is not real, sweetie. He's a bot. Sometimes I have to wonder. I really do. Because some of these people look like robots to me. I don't know. Look, they just have that I don't know. They're giving off a vibe. I don't know what it is, but some people just look like robots. Shannon said agent provocateur. Yeah, that's what I think Ray Epps is. I don't know, but yep, King Snurgle Gurgles and saying hello to everyone. Sherry said Epps is FBI informer. Yes. Hey Siri, who's Ray Epps?
Raymond Edward Epps Jr. is an American former professional basketball player, a 6 feet 6 inches forward born in Amelia, Virginia, and from Norfolk State University. Epps was selected by the Golden State Warriors in the 5th round of the 1977 NBA draft. Should I keep going?
Yes.
He played 13 games for the Warriors during the 1978-1979 NBA season and scored 26 points.
Was that the right one? Was he an American former professional basketball player? I don't know. Shannon said Spice Weasel Bam. Just as great as last time. And such a cute cat. She is. I don't know if she wants out or what, but she's just sitting here. Beautiful kitty. You reckon paid instigator, Carol? Phoenix says, lovely Bella. She is. Meow. Shannon says, Hev's moustache is very furry today. Oh, wait. I'm not reading that. Shannon, come on. Oh, dear. Love said from the Free Republic of Florida, sending love and good vibes to you, love, and everyone in the chat in the middle of my of cooking, so my comments will be thin for a while. 7 p.m. here, sunny. Hey, going, Geoloft. Here we go. Back again. Hang on, she's just passing through. Maybe. Oh, watch that candle. Hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just worry about the candles. I don't need a cat tipping a candle on the floor and the place catching on fire. That wouldn't be good now, would it? Alex said, you don't need to patronise me, eyes. She was laughing. We already spoke about this a couple of weeks ago, lol. Doesn't mean his dad hasn't had another child with his stepdaughter. Darren said, we saw a video of mega people trying to stop Ant from breaking the window. Yes, exactly. Yes, people were calling them out and telling them to stop. Hang on one sec, guys. She does want out. One sec. Do you want to go out? Do you want to go out? Look at me. I've got my Westie shirt on underneath. We call these Westie shirts. Don't know why, but we do. Alex said his second with her. I am Kai said too many cams on the planet for those games now. A cam in every phone. Yeah. They can't get away with things anymore. Plus, I do believe they are panicking bad. And you can see it even on the news. It's getting more ridiculous. And look at all the people who've absconded from their positions. Like like Boris and the one in, where was it? South Africa? Jamaica? I don't know. Somewhere. I can't remember. Oh, dear. That's happening. It really is happening. And I think that's why they're leaving, because they're panicking. They know what's coming. And they're freaking out and running. I don't know. I reckon hopefully maybe Justin Trudeau runs away. Ours with him. Hopefully ours runs away with him. He's already off jet setting all over the place. Shannon said, cat stares at me unimpressed. Yeah, mine was just staring off into space, just, King Snurgle Gurgleson said, looks like the UK is about to be going into getting totally shafted by the government round 2 very soon. All we're being offered as Boris replacements are a bunch of already sold out WEF goats. Is there a lady? I heard something about a lady who might do something good. I don't know. I don't know yet. I've got to look into it more. But there's a lady? I don't know. Cats speak with their eyes. They do. Mine look at me like puppy dogs do. You know how they look up at you? Mine do that. Put their head down, look up at me. Odysee said, have the Biden's just split Jerusalem and Israel. They say peace and safety, then comes sudden destruction very soon, not lying. Yes, you never know. Well, I'm expecting something big to happen soon. Because I know they're panicking, they can't keep the information down, and I think something big's going to just go. Yeah, and I don't know where or anything like that, but I just think just eyes open. Darren said the cat's eyes say stupid apes are taken in by everything. I am Kai said they intend to force a reaction for an excuse to escalate. Yes, they're trying. Out to lunch withholding true is a lie in itself, right? Yeah, it's lying by omission, by omitting things, leaving things out. So when they do that, it's still a lie. They're not telling you everything. They're not giving you, you can't have informed consent when you haven't been informed correctly. That's just my opinion on it. Seems logical that you can't have informed consent if the people have not been informed of everything there is to that thing. You know what I mean? Eyes Deceased said, Alex, I wasn't patronizing you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It was a joke. She's staring you down, Shannon. I am Kai said, lie by omission. Yes, that's it. Exactly. Carol said, real eyes realize real lies. That's been around quite a while, hasn't it, that one? I do like that saying. Alex forgives eyes. Faye said, have you heard the story of Mr. T's first wife passing? Yes. From what I've heard, they believe she may have fallen down the stairs. She's 78, so I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it more. So that was his first wife. She was found at the bottom of the stairs, passed away, RIP and all that, you know. Because I do think the Trump family, like, that was their mother, wasn't it? Like Trump Jr., Ivanka, and the other one. I do believe that was their mum. I'm not 100% sure. Hey, Deb, how you going? Where are we? RIP Ivana Trump, yeah. I am Kai said, Faith, she fell downstairs, was kind of okay, later found unresponsive is all I've gathered. Alex said, yes, Faith, she fell down the stairs, apparently after a suspected heart attack. I am not sure if she had anything. Okay. Darren said, not telling the truth may not be a lie, but it is deception, which is the root of evil. I do think it is a lie. If the media are there to inform the public and they're not informing them, then they're lying by leaving things out, important things you would need to know. I do think it's a lie still. Shannon said, yes, maybe fell down the stairs, R.I.P. Ivana. Carol said, nope, haven't seen them. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? We are not conspiracy theorists. We're conspiracy analysts. Well, we're analysing the information that we do have and going off that. And that could be what they say, what they do, like I say, their actions, their words, and what they have written. You know what I mean? And that's what we go off. And so we're really analysing. Like I said, it's like being a bit of a detective. You have to kind of have that mentality and look at everything, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's really analysing information, but they call us conspiracy theorists. Faye said, Alex, I'm not sure it's actually true. Yeah, I'm waiting to see what happens, what information comes out. Where's this heater? Doesn't feel like it's doing anything on my legs. It's cold. I think it's wind chill. It feels colder than it actually is. King Snurgle said, Eyes to see, I was warned many years ago that when these times we're in came, Israel, being an FF event, was very high on the agenda. Possible to enable. I don't think they're gonna succeed at all. I think they've already failed. That's how I look at this. I am Kai said cardiac arrest could be from that. Yep. Well, we don't know. We don't know what. Like, I haven't heard anything about Ivana Trump for a very long time. I don't know. So Darren said even the news is starting to admit that, Kevin. And Carol said these people think we're stupid. They do. They think the public is stupid. And fair enough, some might be. Well, they're not stupid. They're just not paying attention. I don't think people are stupid. I think just people are not paying attention. It's sort of gotten into a comfortable, they've been lulled into a false sense of comfort and security. And they believe it. When really, life's dangerous. You could walk out tomorrow and get run over by a bus. You know, you never know what can happen. Life is dangerous. The government aren't going to keep anyone safe. And I also think we're being shown not to rely so much on police. And if they wanted to fund and get rid of police, what are you going to do? Who are you going to ring if you're in trouble? And you haven't got any arms, you know? You know what I'm talking about, you know? Who are you going to ring? It says a lot for arming yourself, doesn't it? Because if they did succeed with that, you would need to be able to protect yourself. David said taken off for services rendered. Could be. ISC said Almighty God is about to punish US for what the fake Biden said. I wouldn't be surprised if there were lightning bolts over Washington from the Almighty. Wouldn't that be interesting if it got hit by lightning? Or Biden himself. Does he play golf? Oh, dear. Carry an umbrella? Oh, I don't know. Alex said, I was sickened by the responses to her daughter's tweets. Some people can be so nasty. Whatever you feel about someone, if you can't say anything nice, say nothing at all. I agree. And actually, Alex, I'm glad you brought that up, because the other week when, was it Dr. Zelenko? I shouldn't have said what I said. I'm just very suspicious and critical. I shouldn't have said that. And RIP Dr. Zelenko. Okay, so yeah, I do realise as well I've done it. See, not perfect. A couple of weeks ago I did question what was going on there. But yeah, when these people do go, like, it is rest in peace. We don't know. So Faith said, Alex, for sure, some can be downright nasty. Yeah, I heard something. I haven't looked at Twitter for the last couple of days, but I heard something on a video that someone said that the left were being really nasty to her children, you know. Out to lunch said, Alex, evil just can't stop themselves, I think. Yeah, they're not going to stop. They're not going to give up and say, oh, look, you've caught us, we give in. That's not going to happen. They're going to go down in flames. That's what I think. I am Kai said, I'll just speak the truth, Alex. Silence is sometimes impossible. Yeah, well, I can't not say anything. Most of us can't. When you hear or see something, most people will say, oh, I heard a different version of that, you know. And I've got people who didn't believe me years ago who are starting to realise now. So that's interesting. King Snurgle said, I'm Kai, no, it can't be. Apparently it's the soil doing it. The soil suddenly decided it wants to kill everyone. Well, either that or the sun going behind the cloud is the culprit. Alex said, what do you mean, Faith? What's not true? Heart attack? I tried to find more info but couldn't find much at this time. Hey, Dolores, how you doing? Hey, Dan Markle, Senior, how you going? No notification. Oh. I am Kai, yes, nano in almost everything now. Yeah, I heard that years ago. There was no way to avoid it anyway. Everyone's saying hello. Deb said, me looking forward to pancakes. Oh, yeah, I will make some with maple syrup and butter. So big blob of butter on the top of the pancake and then maple syrup all over that. Yum. I love maple syrup. Thanks, Canada. Is that where it originated? I'm pretty sure, because it's all Canadian maple syrup that we're getting. Shannon said, big fat phony, another Family Guy quip. Eyes to See said, it does say that in the Bible that anyone who divides Israel will be punished. Like I always say, God the Father, Yahweh, is about to unleash his vengeance, judgments sooner than you think. Oh, it's coming all right. Yeah, it sure is. Faith said, Alex, not sure if she has actually passed. I don't know, with Mr. T's indictment coming up, maybe in protection. That's my hope anyway. Could be. Oh, I also heard that with the J6 committee that I'm just cleaning up. I've ashed on the table. Sorry, guys. With the J6 committee, Trump gave up his executive privilege and now Bannon can testify. Because you know how that's all been one-sided. There's been no defense. You know what I mean? So things are going to start happening with that too, I believe. That's why I'm watching it. It's going to turn into more than what it is now in way of exposure, I think, to be honest. I am Kai said I loved Family Guy. I never watched Family Guy, David's saying, howdy, Dan Markle Sr. I never get notifications on YouTube, except occasionally they drop one on me. That's 2 to 3 days too late. Yeah, I get that everywhere. Days late. I am Kai said, Faith, at 73-year-old, it probably is true. Darren said they're still pushing their famine agenda. Yeah. Yep. It's still happening. I'm also hearing that the financials, I don't know, like I'm not a professional anything, so always do your own research, and this is for entertainment purposes only, that the financial system could be in trouble. Who would have thought? I'm just waiting for it. I'm just waiting for everything to just go boom. And then I'll go, well, okay, right, really happening now. And that probably includes the internet, which I won't be able to get on and say, it's really happening now. Oh, dear. That's the thing I'm most worried about, is just being able to tell everyone. But I think you'll know, honestly. Shannon said the best bit is when he hurts his knee. I don't know what Oh, dear. Faith said, Kai, good point. Alex said, I don't know much about it, to be honest. Sherry said, I thought the same thing, Faith. Yeah, at this time, we don't know. That's why it's best to wait like a couple of days at least to when the information comes out to look at what happens in those couple of days. Normally a lot happens and more of the story comes out in the next few days afterwards, I am Kai said knee and shin pain is like that. Oh. Shannon said, I hope Meg is still here. Dan said, Roger that, David. David said, okay, Ray, it's like this. You help us start a thing in DC and we'll take you off the most. Yeah, that's what I thought straight away. You do this and we'll remove you. Why was he wanted in the first place? I'd be interested to know. Shannon is, I don't know, it looks like he's hissing a lot. I don't know. Darren says, started watching V again today. I knew it was close to what's going on, but forgot how close. I still haven't watched that. Shannon said, I like the cookie. Yeah, I've got a tray on the way, a big round tray to make one big round cookie. Okay, I've got a pizza tray on the way. I had to order one. I can't find stainless steel baking trays anywhere up here. Yeah, they've all got that coating on, and I don't want that stuff. I want stainless steel. So yeah, I've had to order them online and wait for them to be delivered. Hopefully this week coming. I don't know. Out to lunch, said David. Yep. I am Kai. Said, Meg, are you here? Is it Mag or Meg you're speaking to? Odysee said, have you need to make a nice, moist chocolate cake? That would be interesting. I've never made a cake from scratch. I've always used the I've cheated. I always use the mix, the cake mix. So I'm going to have to try and make one from scratch. I've heard sponge cake is harder, but I'd love to make a sponge cake. Yum. I am Kai said, oh my God, freaking autocorrect. Yeah, isn't it horrible? Shannon, what are you? What are you? I don't even know what you're doing there, Shannon. Out to lunch said, ever seen the Shut Up Paul video? I don't know. I remember going through viral videos years ago, with the one where little kid, what was the little kid's name? He bit my deep finger or thumb. I can't remember. But no, I haven't seen the Shut Up Paul video, no. Shannon said, Stewie reminds me of Rick Mail. Shannon said, shut up, Paul, old salty cracker deep cuts. They're out to lunch. Ah, is it a salty cracker video? Darren said, I expect they'll try to push everything on Biden being incompetent. Yes. And don't forget, when people like AOC in that turn and start, I think they know it's coming. Panic, maybe? Quick, jump to the other side. Quick. I don't know. I'm just watching everything going, okay. I am Kai said, Stewie is plain evil. I don't know who you're talking about. Deb said, I watched Holy Water, What a Hoot. Oh, I didn't watch that either. I didn't get a chance this week. I was trying to watch what the kids were watching because they had their mum set up Netflix and YouTube for them, and I'm like, what are you watching? What are you watching? Ah. And I don't think that one's good. Turn it over. Come on, watch something kitty-like, Ah, help. I should have taken it off them, honestly. I don't know. I don't like them being on the internet, eh? Deb said, oh, yep, watched Holy Water. Alex said, I just sent you the Elon Musk article on email I read earlier and was gobsmacked. It's not so long, so maybe you can read it. Hang on one sec. Oh, did you send it to me via email? Where am I? Oh, yep. Metro UK, I don't know. Is there any other, apart from mainstream media, is there any other outlets reporting this? Okay, let me read. Elon Musk's father, Errol, has reportedly, okay, there's a problem with that, reportedly claimed he has a second baby with his stepdaughter 3 years ago. I mean, it could be, but reportedly doesn't sound like he has. Does not sound like that. Reportedly, like apparently, that type of language. Errol Musk, 76, was revealed in 2018 to have a baby with Yana, 35, called Elliot Rush, nicknamed Rushy, who's now 5, reportedly claimed they had a second unplanned baby. Like, it could be true. I don't know. Baby 3 years ago. He raised Yana, who was 41 years younger than him, since she was 4 years old, after marrying her mother Heidi and having 2 children, Yana's half-siblings, with her. Errol claimed to The Sun that he believes Yana's second baby is his, explaining, I haven't checked her DNA, but she looks just like my other daughters. She looks like Rose and Tosca mixed up. She looks exactly like Rushy and she behaves like him, so it's pretty obvious, I don't know. I really would question this. Not saying it's not true, but I'm just saying the language they're using, I think they're trying to, do what they did to Mr. T. Smear him. I don't know. That's just how it comes across to me. It could be, like I said, it could be but it doesn't sound like it to me. Hey, Joe Q. Grant from South Carolina. How you going? And Beckham USA is in the house again. Thank you. Darren said, and then there was Evil Stewie too. David Morgan said, treachery and treason, there's always an excuse for it, but when I find the real reason, I still can't get used to it. Mark Knopfler, Private Investigations. Sherry said, anyone see the Nicole Kidman commercial of her eating bugs? Always knew she was a lizard. Yes. Apparently there's one of Angelina Jolie doing it too. Spiders and scorpions, apparently. I don't know. But yeah, I'd take that with a grain of salt, honestly. It could be. Look at, what's his name? Hugh Hefner. Married very young girls. They all known to do it in that, in certain circles. So, yeah, I don't know. It could be. His dad could be one of them. Shannon said, oh, mother, I have something in my pants. It feels like my nose is running. Is it just because it's cold? It's not running. It just feels like it's. Shannon has something in his pants. It's not a toaster. Okay. Alex said, he said things like the children got on his nerves. Why have them with his stepdaughter then? It's messed up. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'd have to look into it more. I'm Kai said, you mean even more evil, Stewie? Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Dan Markle Senior said, I've seen so many Ray-Ep videos all showing him stirring up the crowd. Yeah, exactly. And if he doesn't work for them, then give us the evidence. I don't know why they can't. Hey, President Chris Saltine, how you doing? Darren said, why are Mr. T and Elon trying so hard to show they don't like each other? I think there's a little something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. That's what I think. Alex said, someone's been doing some digging, though, as the child is now 3 and their first child is 5. Okay. Like I said, Alex, I don't know whether it's true or not, but the source it came from and the language they used made me think that it was like not confirmed. It's not confirmed. It's suspected or, reported. Like I could walk up to a journalist and say something and they say, well, someone reported that, blah, 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 whatever I said. They don't look for facts all the time. Shannon said, yes, we talked about the bugs last week, tried to eat bugs sexy. Now they're trying to sprinkle bugs on top of ice cream. Oh, for God's sake, they're not, are they? As if. I am Kai said, Lemuria, what an odd name. Wasn't Lemuria a place? Lemuria. That sounds like something out of prophecies that I've seen. Darren says different Ray-Eps. Okay, that's a different one, the football player. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that, because I didn't know. Carol said, what made me sick about the story with the 10-year-old is they never even asked why a child was in that position to begin with. Just ran with the story to fit the narrative. Sickening. Exactly. There's more to that story about the 10-year-old. Yeah, apparently the guy was 27 and the doctor reported he was 17 and it was consensual when it wasn't. And yeah, and she could have had help in her state. I think it was Ohio. Was it Ohio? I think it was. And they said she had to go across state lines. Well, she didn't if they had told the truth in the beginning. See what I mean? When you're not told the truth, you start to question things. And you know when you're not being told the truth because most of it doesn't make sense. King Snuggle Gergelson said some of the incredibly wealthy elites' kids were purposely, horrifically abused to create MK Ultra, yeah. These personalities are often what you see as Elon types. Could be. It could be. Alex said, I think Woody Allen did something. Yes, he did. Yes, they brought up the daughter, and then he married the daughter. Stepdaughter, but still daughter. What is wrong with these people? I know. Shannon said, look into Steven Spielberg's adopted daughter. Oh, yep. I think they all adopt kids to do really bad things. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's what I really do. It makes you sick. Deb's laughing. Kai said, they think we are bugs. Yeah, we are bugs to them. We're nothing more than an annoying fly to them. Hey, Sandy D's Nuts, how you doing? Darren said, they certainly don't have good morals, Alex. No, they don't. Their morals are down the drain. Faye said, I sometimes wonder if they're even really people, Alex. Yeah, you got to wonder sometimes. Alex said it's disgusting, King. More and more are being exposed. Shannon said, oh, Hev's way back in the chat. Hey, old school Pete, how you going? Say hello, and guys, hope you're having a great day. You too, old school Pete. Shannon said, reptiles, Faith. I am Kai said, remember Joe's apartment? That'll be us. Alex said, they are monsters, Faith. Alex said, I can't wait till it all comes out. Me too. Guys, I'm going to have a break in a minute. My God, I've only been going for an hour. I already need to have a break. Okay. Shannon, I definitely believe that. King Snowball said some non-human entities have completely different ideas on moral behaviour to us. Those acting incredibly off the limits of normality are obviously body-snatched entities no longer human. Yeah, invasion of the body snatchers. Eyes to See said, you do realise that all the politicians, prime ministers and royals have been doing things and, yep, I know, a lot of them, most of them. I am Kai saying hello, old school. Sandy D's Westie shirts. Westie dogs are Scottish. Tartan is from Scotland. There you go. So, yep, got my Westie shirt on underneath my snow jacket. Oh, yeah, Shannon said someone called out Joe about Hunter's crack. Yeah, a reporter questioned Joe Biden on why Hunter Biden was on a video with a prosy weighing crack. Selena says, I caught you on. Excellent. Darren said, I agree, Alex. It's like, how big can a pimple get before it bursts? That's exactly what it's like. Like, you know, it's like a volcano getting ready to go, if you want to put it that way instead of a pimple. You know it's going to go. Just a matter of when it's going to go. Sri Lanka, that's it. Definitely, yes, Sri Lanka. Alex said, I've seen so much, not much surprises me these days. It doesn't make it any easier to read or hear about new stuff. It's all corrupt. Yeah, I just want it sorted out. I just want the truth. I really want the truth bad. Davis said Pfizer works both ways and spying with cameras works both ways too. Must be galling for them to see their own tech turned against them. Exactly, David. I agree. Because everything they're doing too sets a precedent for this to be done back. Sandy D's Nuts says she's out of the running, is she? The female one? Okay. Shannon said Mohap. Alex said, apparently Rishi Sunak set up this new website in 2021, so this has all been in the making for ages. They select who they want. It's just an illusion. We get a vote in it. Okay. Maybe it's the next stage of the NWO. They done their part. Move out. Next one. Shannon said moobs. Yeah, I Am Job won't be back. ISC said, have sudden destruction comes from the Almighty. World War III this year, unfortunately, you reckon? I've heard not. I've heard something will happen, but there won't actually be a full-on... It'll scare too many people, watch. I Am Kai said, weak bombs fizzles so far. Alex says, I'll say it again. I can't wait for the apocalypse. Joe Cube Grant said, bring the pain. Yes, exactly. They are all panicking, believe me, guys. If you could see it from where I stand, if you could see, I don't know, I just see it. I Am Kai said, let the bad times roll. Kat says, starting to think you people are sick. Eyes to See said, Alex, some my comments being blocked by YouTube. I'm furious. Darren said, end of the world party at Alex's. King Snuggle Gurgleson said, Alex, Margaret Thatcher's last election was so obviously a rigged election. Couldn't believe everyone didn't see it at the time. Within 12 months, many were realising it was too late. David said, I'll second that emotion. Alex, bring it on already. Pat said, they're splitting the apple of God's eye and sudden disaster shall fall upon them. I Am Kai said, just ready for a resolution, Kat. Alex said, yes, Eyes. I think we all know that these despicable things have been happening for years. I can't wait until it stops. And we can all be free to live in peace without these monsters. Shannon said, Mr. Squiggle upside down, laying down truth, Miss Jane. Hurry up, shut up, Blackboard. I remember Mr. Squiggle. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to break for a minute. Hang on a sec. Where am I? Intermission. Okay, let's have an intermission, and I will be back. Just give me a couple of minutes.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Way back a year ago.
I'm back. Oh dear, hang on. Right, okay. I just didn't want to jiggle around in the seat, you know. Okay. Joe Q. Grant said I'm on the right side of history. Kai said 17th century sketches of child shows it's gone on for centuries. Yes. Excuse me, I just ate too, so I've got chocolate on my teeth. Do you know what I've got? Does anyone know Jaffa cakes? They're little Jaffa cakes, they're little biscuits with orange inside. Yum. Nicey Glover, how you going? I'm so happy to spend time with all you lovely people. You too. Kat said, love you guys, but it's to realise what's really going on. We are living a lie. Yes, we are. A lot of things are a lie. Odysee said, Alex, I agree with you, sweetie. God bless you, and you're right. They're psychopaths. Alex said, I can still see you eyes and nothing has been blocked that I can see. Yeah, normally it'd show up. The mods would be able to see something. No hat. Michelle Obama has a P. Okay, now I know what that means. Out to lunch said, Shannon Salty did a show on the Shut Up Paul video and the woman almost passed out because of the mask. Okay, I'm going to have to go and watch Salty's, which video was it? The last one he did or like a recent one? I am Kai said, living a lie we were taught in school, sweetheart. Yeah, we're living a lie that we've been taught since we entered this world. Joe Q. Grant said we lost our cowboy code. Shannon said, I can't see eyes to seas chats. Laura Star said, thumbs up, guys. Good on you, Laura Star. Darren said, the lies will be revealed, Kat. Yep. Yep, out to lunch said, thumbs. I am Kai said, Shannon, check chat setting. Shannon said, what is Carl Anthony Green? Isn't he ripe yet? Little smile. David said, I seem to recall the brass plate atop the Washington Monument with an NWO message on it got struck by lightning a couple of years or so ago. I vaguely remember something. Oh, or was it the Vatican? I think I saw the Vatican get struck by lightning. I don't know. A few buildings have been struck by lightning. I can still taste chocolate. Oh, God, now I know why Nancy Pelosi's always sucking her teeth. You can't help it. It's to hold them in. Oh, Shannon said, that's the one. Shut up, Paul. Okay. Hilarious? Okay. I am Kai said, love you guys. My bride has returned and I've been ordered off chats. Love, guys. Bye. See you, Kai. Have fun. Alex said, we're all just having a chat. Cat 14, has something in particular upset you? Alex said, this world is a sick place and I love that I can come here and kind of speak freely about everything. There are lots of distractions and it's up to us to decipher what rings true to us. Yeah, it's to sort out the information. Yeah. Sandy D's Nuts said, I love maple too. Yep, Canadian. Shannon said, I hate Trudeau. Maple syrup tastes like burnt ash to me. I prefer creamed honey. Really, Shannon? Oh, I love it. Maple syrup. Maple bacon. Oh, my goodness. Have you ever had maple bacon? Wow. Alex said, I don't agree with everything. I'm just here like everyone else trying to seek truth. Shannon said, Hev's in for a treat when she watches Family Guy and American Dad. I've never watched either of them. Out to Lunch said, Family Guy can make you laugh. American Dad too. Alex said, no, I am Kai. Have a good weekend. Mrs. Ned Kelly said, sweet, I've got to clean out the shed and you're live, so this should be a breeze. Hey, everybody, big hugs. Glad we can help you get through cleaning out the shed, Mrs. Ned Kelly. Shannon said, truth, it's easy. It's 180 opposite of what you have been told by media. Yeah, turn it upside down. Larissa said, I'm a South Park gal myself. Yeah, I think I only watched the first season of South Park. And I watched Simpsons on and off because the kids used to watch it after their dad showed it. I wouldn't let them watch it for many years, and their dad let them watch it. So when they were teenagers, they'd have it on and I'd sort of pass in and out watching. Sandy D's Nuts said, Kanye West sketches in Family Guy are hilarious. Out to Lunch said, South Park, yeah. Joku Grant said, Supreme Court's going to drop another bombshell. Yes, I do believe that. Something's coming, yep. And really I agree with it because they're not really there to make laws, are they? And they're handing it back bit by bit. Old School Pete said, I liked King of the Hill. That show is so underrated. King of the Hill. I've heard of that. Alex said, I used to watch Family Guy and know, like The Simpsons has predicted a few things, like Robin Williams' demise was almost to the exact detail. Yeah. How does that happen? Unless it's planned. Kat said, oh, well, I'm back because I left without my phone. It's too bad nowadays people can't work out without their damn cell phones. Yep. Alex said, Bobby. Alex said, King of the Hill was quite funny, Pete. King. Yep. Selena said, Joe, which one? Which bombshell? Meg said, yes, Shannon just got cut off internet, but I'm back. Old School Pete said, the one where Hank's a pimp was hilarious. You know what? That might be closer to the truth than people think. Joe Q. Oh, state election laws. Yeah, yep. That's what I was talking about when I was saying what happened a couple of years ago. Yeah, things that they know. A lot of states now know that, yeah. And are they going to bring something out to stop? There's a lot coming out, actually, and they're not allowed to use those drop things, are they, anymore, the boxes? That's what I heard last time, that they're not legal to do. Alex said he liked his propane gas. Shannon said Biden already put out the signal to terminate the presidency and he will fake dementia and they'll try to slip one in. Yeah, Hillary or Mike. Yeah. Obama. Mike Obama. Kaz said, let's talk politics. Am I the only one who notices that JB is not the resident? Nothing is real. Yeah, I know. That's what we're talking about. We have been talking about that. And he's not really. I can't say too much on here because otherwise, see you later, Hev, type of thing off YouTube. So I've got to be careful what I say. But yes, I agree with you, Kat. I do. Selena says, Joe, they better keep it in the states and not federalise it. Yeah, that's what I think they're doing. They're handing it back to states. Out to lunch said propane and propane accessories. Love propane more than his Peggy. Mark said mayonnaise cake. I don't know. I've never heard of mayonnaise cake. AOC and Alex Stein was hilarious. Oh, was her and a big. What she said he called it a big juicy booty when he was just talking about her booty. I don't know. I don't think he said juicy, did he? But she was saying, yeah. She was going on about, and that's when she came out with the Capitol thing. Because she said it happened on the Capitol steps. And apparently her boyfriend was beside her anyway. And he said nothing. And she was enjoying it, apparently, from what I've seen on video. And, yeah, and then she said she started coming out with the Capitol stuff. We don't know who's safe and who's not and all this kind of stuff. Dolores said, Kat, I say that every day, even though the Truther movement don't shout it out much. Yeah, well, we are. We're watching a show. It's all fake. Out to lunch said, mayonnaise cake. Really? Faith said, Shannon AOC, maybe Soros wanted her. Carol said, Mark Valdez, yes, I love it with peanut butter icing. Yum. Really? I've never heard of a mayonnaise cake. Are you kidding? You're not kidding. Sorry, I've never heard of a mayonnaise cake. Alex said, I think the same, Cat 14. People rely too much on their phones, even ruined and ended themselves over phones. Yes. I don't get that. Even I need to, like, I realised this week, even I need to step away from the phone and the computer. Because it gets, well, it's stopping everyone living, you know what I mean? Instead of going outside and doing stuff, you're on the phone, like, what's going on now? That's what I'm like anyway, and I don't like it. Oh, dear. But I'd never hurt myself over it. I'll put the phone down and walk away first. There you go. Pardon me, burping again. Mark said, I heard moist cake and thought of mayo cake. It's really good. My mother's favourite. Really? Jennifer said, yes, mayonnaise is really good into a chocolate cake. Is it really? I know sour cream is, and that shocked me when I found out sour cream and chocolate go together. There you go. I've never heard of a mayonnaise cake before. There you go. Shannon said, optics, Darren, yeah. Kat said, right, Dolores, it's so obviously fake every press conference. Yes, it is. I know. Yep. The backstage behind him is fake. The whole thing's fake. That's why I said, even ours, I'm not listening to them. I'm looking at what else is going on in the meantime, but I'm not listening to when they say anything. These so-called people in charge. They like to think they're in charge. There you go. Alex said there are loads of articles about it, but I just read that one. I normally read them all, and they usually all end up copying each other, lol. Yeah, they do. That's what, look, if it's on mainstream media, at the moment, they're trying to smear him because Twitter wants to take him to court to make him buy Twitter, right? So I think it's going to expose a whole lot. If they get in the court, it's going to come out. And we were told court cases had happened, and I believe we're seeing the beginning of it. And they realise that they are about to come completely undone. Shannon said, vanilla mud cake from Woolworths is my favourite moist cake, and I also love saying moist. Yeah, some people have a problem with the word moist, but moist is short for moisture, which is in the air, which is everywhere. Here it is anyway. It's been raining for so long, there's moisture everywhere. Everything's mouldy. Well, it's not in my house. I've been cleaning like there's no tomorrow. But, yeah, it's very moist up here. So anyone who doesn't like the word moist, I should get a T-shirt with moist written on it. Not for me. I wouldn't wear it. Oh, dear. Darren said, we don't have Woolworths anymore, Shannon. Don't you? Out to lunch said, moist cake. Gotta love them. Yeah. Alex said, I can't stand any MSM as a rule, but I just think we all need to be aware. I don't and have never trusted any billionaire. Yeah, exactly. Shannon said, moist is the word of the day. Try slip it in somewhere today. Yes, the weather is quite moist out there. Oh, the ground's moist. Damp, moist. Yeah, whatever. Alex said they're up to no good in my opinion. Yeah, look, smears. They do it all the time. They smear people all over the media, and then they try and use that in things like court cases, which is not even real. Like that makes the whole thing. If you're going to use a smear from the newspaper in a court case, like that's not even probably the truth. Well, most of the time it's not the truth. So to bring that into court cases is ridiculous, but that's what they do. Darren said, moist moobs. Face said, I agree, Alex. Eyes to see said, have Angelina Jolie and others. Yep. I'm waiting to see the evidence. I really want the evidence. Out to lunch said, I moist agree with you guys. Alex said, only they have enough money to cover their tracks up to now. Hopefully the whole truth about everything will come out. I pray every day that it does. Yeah, me too. But more is coming out every day. This week's been quite interesting from what I heard. I had to listen to other people's videos to get, because I couldn't sit down and read. Kept on having to run around and do stuff. So Jeff said, anyone getting random nosebleeds? Rob Douch, I can't say that name. Says many are from the chemtrail. Oh, really? Shannon said, woohoo, Meg's back. Mark said, moistly is a word. I just blew my mind. Shannon said, moist moobs. You guys. Kat said, my hairdresser told me today that you need a vax passport to do anything in Germany. Yeah, I don't know. Do you? Well, Germany, yeah, okay. Maybe they have. I don't know if they've implemented it fully over there yet, but maybe they have. Or I know this is another thing they do. Mainstream media will announce things that haven't happened yet. But they're doing it to, again, it's a bit like informed consent to go ahead with it all, to get you to accept it in your country. They will say things like that. But I don't know. So I don't know, Kat, honestly. But it could be. Darren said, I won't eat something that's a bug and that a bug has been on. So why would they think I'd eat the bug? Exactly. Yeah, we wash bugs off our vegetables. Otherwise, why don't we just eat the bugs with our vegetables? See, there's a reason you don't eat bugs. Out to lunch said, a moistly peaceful protest. Shannon said, Lemuria was the name of the, is it the dire wolf in Game of Thrones? Mark's laughing. Selena said the mother of that 10-year-old is shielding the Oh, there you go. Why? That's horrible. Darren said probably Kat. Netherlands and Canada have already implemented the digital travel pass. Includes any transactions you make too. Eyes to See said Hev A. Jolie was in. Yeah, I know. I've seen a lot of the videos and the you reckon Lake of Fire for Eternity. Shannon said Arya Stark's wolf. Moistness is coming. Oh, dear. Alex said, I'm back. My cat is chilling in the sink again. Oh, they're cute. Robin said, after everything we've learned about the children of the world, I think a lot of these famous people are raising children they stole. Yeah, I do too. Yep, definitely. That's what I think. I think they adopt them for a like they say they adopt them, but they do it for a reason. They're not their children, and they do whatever they do. Kat said, well, Alex, I'm missing marijuana, so I'm cranky. I have to wait to get the stupid medical card in Florida, is it? Really? Oh, no. Oh, Shannon. Pat said there was a video about all these elites. They have what they call blood boys who are continually with them. That's why they all adopt kids, these poor kids. Oh, yep, I get what you mean. Is that why Madonna adopted the children she did? I remember doing a show on her and thinking it was really weird and they were all colouring in or drawing or something. And because you know what they do, you kind of wonder, what are they doing with those children, you know? Carol said, Robin, it sure does seem that way. Alex said he loves it there. On a sad note, though, I found out that the reason my cousin had that cat was because people tried to drown him in a canal. He's the most gentle, sweet cat, evil people. Oh, yep. Alex said they're all safe now with me. Nothing will ever hurt them again. Good on you, Alex. That's lovely. Shannon said gorillas in the moist. Faye said, Alex, oh, my God, what's wrong with people? Yeah, exactly. Alex said they've all been through a bit of trauma. Never again. Darren said, just highlights how inhumane some people are, Alex. Yeah. And Carol said, Alex, you're the best. You are. That was an amazing thing to do. 6 cats. Take on 6 cats. Good on you, Alex. Shannon's, hang on. Alex said, I found that out a few days ago. It makes me want to cry. Well, it normally makes you look after them more. You know what I mean? Because you know. Shannon said, moist and moister. I love these movie puns. Out to lunch. Shannon said, dibs on the sink. Faye said, Alex, my dream is to have enough land to take in all unwanted animals and, of course, the dollars to take care of them. I wanted that too, yeah. Hey, MacJ, how you doing? Hey, happy birthday, belated birthday. Thank you, MacJ. Good to see ya. Alex said, I'm just doing what anyone would. Carol, I love all animals and would have them all if I could. Yeah, it's sad when people treat animals badly. Me too, Faith. I know it'll happen one day. And Alex said, disgust me down. Yeah. People are warming to my music. I'm glad you guys like it. Eyes to See said, Hev, Jerusalem's the apple of God's eye. All very true. Hell on earth follows. I know you have a different opinion. That's okay. But unfortunately, everything I've said will come to pass. Mm-hmm. No worries. Alex said, oh, no, Kat, I feel for you. Hopefully they can sort it soon. They don't realise how important natural medicine is, so they don't prioritise it like they do with Big Pharma. Much love to you. Yeah, I hope you are able to get it soon. Alex said Jaffa Cake's are nice. Choc orange is lovely. It is. And it's dark. Look, I lied. It's dark chocolate, and I do like these ones, even though they're dark chocolate. So I can actually eat dark chocolate, but it has to have after dinner mints. It's making my mouth water. Peppermint with chocolate, one of them, or like an orange one or something like that. IC said, to people in this chat, I can remind you, the people who think planet Earth has been here for billions of years, you've been deceived. It's coming up to 6,000 years old. Yeah, I've heard that too before, IC. Shannon said, King of the Hill, I'll tell you what. IC, Hev, who said they could not see me? Shannon was the one who said he couldn't see you. Faye said, Cowboy Code, Second Amendment. I think don't know particulars, but heard while all this crap has had us distracted, they somehow took that away here in the US. Need to dig on it. I think they handed. See, the news are reporting something different than what actually happened. From what I gather, it's been handed back to the states again, each individual state. That's what I heard. So I'm not sure. Maybe I have more digging to do. Like I said, I didn't have a chance to look at too much this week because I was babysitting. But yeah, I think I need to dig on that one too. Carol said, oh my God, Nancy's sucking her teeth. Yeah. It's bad, but you kind of do. Shannon said, anyone watch Archer? No. Shannon said, have I sent you? Oh, on the phone. You sent the clip. Okay. Shannon said, Mike Judge is great. Cheoloff said, not to get too far in the weeds, but that 6 is an administration convention, not a court of law, simply exploratory. Yeah, exploratory with a lot of discovery happening, I think. With a lawful action, there has to be adequate consideration of the circumstances. I agree with you, Geoloft. I do agree. Patrick said time travelers. You never know. ICC said, I have a feeling it's Miss Spears. Well, if she hadn't have grasped on me, plus I think she might be a spy, I wouldn't have blocked her. No, it's Mr. Darren said, Archer is Bob. Hey, Anne-Marie, how you doing? Hey there, Hev. How's you doing? So glad I woke for a pee, lols. Good on ya. Kat said, no, he did not say juicy, and AOC loves attention. Yeah, she was enjoying it. I watched the video, and she looked like she was, had a little smirk here and there. And Anne-Marie says, oh, we won. OS, we won. Yep, exactly. I agree, Anne-Marie. Shannon said, he's the resident master and thief US. Is under devolutionary military control. What you're watching a movie, help you wake up. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think is exactly going on. It's playing out for the people who are still asleep to wake up and to see what has been happening. And all of us, actually, because I learn new things too every day. So even though I thought I knew a fair bit, I'm still learning things every day. So that's why I think it's discovery it's good. Faye said, Shannon, yes, we are. Kat said, the cell phones, this is crazy. Like, I go to the beach and feel compelled to videotape the waves. Oh, my goodness. If I went to the beach, I'd probably leave my phone somewhere else. I don't know. Home, car, I don't know. Probably get knocked off in the car, but yeah, I don't know. I go shopping and I see people on their phones and I'm like, I need to look at what I'm buying and where is it, I can't be like, I take an old list, the ones you write on pen and paper. I take a list if I need one. Oh, but honestly, I could go without my phone. I could really do without it. I really could. Out to lunch said Bob's Burgers funny show too. Sherry said chocolate mayonnaise cake, very good. You just add mayonnaise in your cake mix, makes it moist and a little tang to the chocolate. Brings out the flavour of the chocolate more. Very good. Oh, I'm going to have to look into the mayonnaise cake. Hang on, I'm going to write that down because I'm going to look into that. A mayonnaise cake. Wow. GL officer, as far as a 9-year-old girl having crossed state lines is BS, even if the termination is totally outlawed in that state, it's a life-threatening situation for a 10-year-old to carry to term. Yeah, exactly. It could be done under the emergency, you know what I mean? Like it isn't needed, you know, in that case. And that's what's happening. We're being shown case-by-case basis will be looked at. If they tell the truth. Shannon said, Ukraine resident was one of George Soros' son, like Justin Trudeau. Ah, okay, yep. Ah, makes sense. Jeff said, best things about smartphone is leaving them at home, going for a walk. Yeah, it is. Leave them. Shannon said, down there, Hev, not out there. Anne-Marie said, I've just made a little snack to help. What is it? Just made a little smoke to get back to sleep. Kat said, the only time I see the news is when channels cover Biden and they think it's real. Oh, I know. I want the whole thing to slip up. Why can't their fake studio come crashing down on them? That would be interesting. Shannon said mildly moist. Alex said, I thought that when I went to the beach last year and I was glad my phone had no service, so I just put it away and enjoyed my day. I like to cook on the beach, get a good, what is it? Potchy pot going? I don't know what that is. Anne-Marie said, oh, the elite are falling fast like dominoes. Yeah, exactly. They are. And it's going to just more and more as time goes on. Alex said, we've just been given the first ever red weather warning for Monday, Tuesday, supposed to hit 40 degrees Celsius. Wow. We could have snow this week here in Australia. I'm waiting, still waiting, right? Is it ever going to happen? I don't know. We might have one of those slow years, or it might come later in the season, which has been happening as well. Anne-Marie said, yes, stepson's over Germany, no go unless v passport. Because I heard it's starting to fail in certain countries. It'll come back around to Germany, but I've heard that the passport is starting to fail. It's just something I heard. Shannon said pre-programming just like movies and TV shows. Yep. Yeah, exactly. So newspapers can report on something like it's already happening sometimes, like with technology and stuff, just to say, well, we told them, you know. Simone said no vac passport in Germany yet. My friend lives in Berlin and would have said she's just been here in UK and no PCR on return to Germany either. There you go. Deb said Lemuria is the name of another island like. Yeah, Lemuria, like it was like Atlantis, or do you know what I mean? One of those ancient lands, maybe? Alex said, or a nice, how do you say that? Bry? Jeff? I don't know. I don't know how to say that. Simone said, it's moistly hype. Yeah, exactly. Darren said, yeah, Alex, because the amber warning was ignored. Have to see if it gets as hot as they say. That's another thing that's being exposed. They've told us 3 or 4 times it's going to snow. Nothing's happened. The weather's going to be exposed. And these weather predictions, because it's got to be exposed. It all has to be exposed, including that. So just be aware that your weather app or whatever it is may say something, or even, and it turns completely a different way, or doesn't get as hot as they did that here in summer. It was going to be hot, and it was cold summer instead. Sorry, a mild summer. Deb said Atlantis and Lemuria. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Kat said Madonna's daughter Mercy had a parent. What did they think, that giving Madonna the child was going to be a better life for the daughter than what they had? Is that what they were told? Because I'm sure they're told that a lot too. That's interesting, Kat. Alex said, I saw a video of the same from back in early 2000s of same weather warning, only it wasn't such a fuss back then, Darren. Yeah. Darren said, the hottest summer I remember was in the 70s, had a real drought then, not manufactured. Yep. They could, though. They could have, because they had the technology to do that back then, even in the 70s. Alex said, I think the problem is people don't know how to deal with the heat, so don't take enough water with them. I spend a lot of time in South Africa as a child. My uncle from South Africa, but live in Missouri now. There you go. Yeah, a lot of it is dehydration, I think. Darren said, even if it doesn't reach 40, they'll quote the forecast later to make people think it was that hot. Yeah, they will. They normally do. Earl Grey said, has anyone heard of some explosions in Rome, allegedly involving an obelisk? Video on Bitchute's not anywhere else being reported. No. No, I haven't. Was that around the same time that the Guidestones went? I remember hearing something else. There was another one, but I wasn't sure if it was Rome or not, Earl Grey. Can you let me know? Alex said, we learned to stay out of the sun in midday heat and drink plenty of water if we went in it. I used to walk barefoot on the hot stone, no problem. Yeah, your feet can handle quite a bit. Stone is different. Okay, here in Australia, it gets that hot that, the tar on the road, yeah, it can melt to your shoes. You could fry an egg on it. Put some stainless steel in the sun for a little while and you can fry an egg. Sorry, not boil. Fry an egg on it. Simone said, I remember 70s heat wave in UK. Hey, George, how you going? Simone Campbell, good one. Only mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. Alex said, heat waves have always happened, but I think they're making more of a fuss now because they're trying to push that. Yeah, I do too. I really do. Kat said, you should check out an Australian channel called Autodidactic. They show old Tartarian buildings in Australia. Yeah, I've got that written down, that channel. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but I will. Alex said, yes, Darren. Alex said, we all think we are hard as nails, though, in the UK. Shannon said, yes, Archer is Bob's Burgers. George said, the UK is forked. Oh, no. Darren said, except in the UK, we feel like we're melting if it's warmer than mid-20s. That's what I remember. Well, I was born in Ireland, so I lived there until I was 7.5. When I came over here, it felt a lot hotter over here than I never felt anything like it. Simone said, yes, Alex, they're pushing their agenda, although that 70s heat wave was very memorable for us. Cold and moist Brits. Shannon said, all sealed indictments. It's all done, slow reveal, waking people. Yes. Yeah, I do believe that. Kat said the video of said waves are sent via Snapchat to my daughter and a friend, no one else. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just like going out, and when I'm out, I don't want my phone really, you know. I like looking at what I'm doing. I don't want to walk into a bloody fountain because I'm too busy going, you know. Don't see the fountain straight into it. Alex said, I saw that cat, her and Angelina have scooped up those children like they were just doing a shopping trip or something. I remember that. It was like the craze for Hollywood to go over and adopt children. Darren said, no, Teddy, it's not Bob Burger. George said, Rishi Sunak favourite to be the leader of the Tories and Prime Minister. He was the useless Chancellor. Kat said, yes, Alex, so they can be Satanists like their mum. Oh, yeah. Alex says, it's good to take video and pictures for yourself, but never feel pressured. Yeah, don't feel pressured to do it. Yeah, but it's good if you want to, like, pass memories, you know, or pass memories on to people or show people, you know. Alex said, it's also messed up, Kat. Yep. Eyes to See said, Hev, can I just say any woman on earth? Okay, well, then there I go. See you later. I'm off in the lake of fire. See ya. Oh no. That's another thing. I've had to deal with a lot of internal stuff when all this is going on, you know. So you kind of have like arguments with yourself and try and logically work out, you know, things yourself. But I've had to deal with a bit too through all this. Darren said, Rishi is a deep star. I don't know who that is. So is his backup Penny. Oh. Shannon said, did you see the rainbow cloud? No, I've seen that you sent me a message before I got on. Hang on. Where am I? Oh, yeah. That looks pretty. Can I show people? I don't know if I can. I don't know if you'll see it. Oh, hang on. It's like a rainbow-coloured cloud all down here. Oh, where is it? Down there. I don't know if you can see it. It doesn't show up as much on the screen, like on the camera. GLF said Biden's coming down with the Kamala 19 virus. King Snowball Gergelson said Lemuria, pre-Atlantis civilization. I thought so. Yeah, that's it. King Snowball Gergelson. Lemuria also gets called the land of Mu. And there was a song a long time ago. Was it called Justified and Ancient? I can't remember. Where they said all bound for Moo land. I'm sure they were singing about the land of Lemuria. Alex said it's like poi key, pot G. It's like an iron pot used to make slow-cooked stew or other delicious delights in. BLACKHEATH is a barbecue, South Africa. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. So slow cookers and barbecues. Kat said so much for global. Yeah, exactly. It's not warming. It's freezing. Where I am anyway. Shannon said the optometrist tried to get me to wear a mask for my daughter's appointment. They failed. I will not comply. You can't comply your way out of tyranny. Exactly. I've got to go and get my eyes checked. Badly. So badly. Oh, my goodness. Eyes to see, because these are magnified ones as well, and they're not good for your eyes because your eyes go at different, you know, that one goes worse than the other, and these are just like straight 2 times magnifying or 3 times, whatever it is. Odysee said, the way God Almighty looks at you, and you'll be punished once you step into eternity. That's exactly what's coming. Alex said, they stole those children, in my opinion. Yep. Geoloff said, Italy already shut down the medical passports in both chambers, so let's see if UK and the rest of the EU red lines Italy. There you go. I knew it was failing somewhere. They're starting to fold. Faith said, good for you, Shannon. I will not comply either. No way. Shannon said, keep up your moisture levels. Deb said, it's lovely and moist here in Adelaide. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's raining here, and there was no rain forecast. Hang on, let me just check, because this is what I mean by it's going to expose even the weather apps and the weather forecasters. And oh shoot, I'm attached. That's right. Is it raining? Because it sounds like there's dripping going on. Actually, it's not. Well, then what's dripping? I can hear dripping. God knows. Oh, it could be the birds and the trees and things are dropping on the tin roof. King Snurgle Gurgleson said, I saw a film of fires in Rome, but they never got really close. Same time as the Guidestones. Dolores said that was in the Philippines, the obelisk. Ah, okay. Oh, what have I got wrapped around there? I've got to watch this little heater. Can't have anything in the way of the heater. Okay, Alex said, yes, Shannon, tell them where to go. Shove it. We are the 99%. Exactly. Nicey Glover said all around Vatican was up in flames last week. Oh, really? Oh, Alex said, yeah, I used to run around that hot tile. I was having the time of my life in those days. Fry an egg, no problem. Yeah, if you put stainless steel outside in the sun, in hot areas, you can fry an egg on it. Shannon says, South Australia, the driest state and the driest continent on earth, all our cows don't suddenly die. Isn't that amazing? Deb said, yeah, I saw a Rome explosion. Yes, not too long after the Georgia Guidestones. Oh, I haven't seen that. No. See, there's other news that we haven't seen. Geoloff said, German in Venice Channel, GIV. He was in Germany for 3 weeks, just got back to Southern California, SoCal, and he now has 19. Must have got it on the plane or the airport. Shannon said they trans those children part of their religion, making them into image of their God, both male and female. Yeah. Sherry said, I heard they were cleaning stuff out the underground things under the Vatican. Yes. Yep, they have a lot of stuff stored under the Vatican that we don't know about. Things deemed not suitable for viewing by the general public. Now, who actually made that decision on our behalf, I'd like to know. Alex said, no way, God forgives his children. Some things are out of our control and he knows that. Faith said, that's what I believe too. Darren said, I agree, Alex, there was no forgiveness, then everyone would be damned. Exactly. Hey, Rails, how you going? God is all forgiving. He is love. If you don't repent and ask for forgiveness, he will give it. Oh, if you repent and ask forgiveness, he will forgive it. The lake of fire is for, I believe, those that sacrifice to Satan deliberately and knowingly. Yep. Yeah, otherwise I'm gone. Seriously. King Snurgle Gurgleson, and I still do it anyway, even if I was gone. King Snurgle Gurgleson said the KLF White Room album, that was my absolute favourite when it came out. We are justified and ancient, all bound for Moo Moo Land. Yep, exactly. That's it. You remember it. Alex said, no one knows what our personal relationships are with God, and there's no one's place to even make any sort of judgment on it. King Snurgle Gurgleson said, but if you don't like what they are going to do, you better not stop them because they're coming through. The KLF burnt £1 million cash on TV to see how it felt. It devastated them. Robert Firestone said, can someone tell me if a woman egg is alive and a man's sperm alive, and it takes both to make one alive, none as a baby? Well, yeah, I do think they're living things because sperm swims and eggs are, I don't know, I do think it is alive. Darren said it wouldn't work to give instruction, then say, but you'll be forgiven anyway. Who would try at all? Shannon said, don't want to... Not reading that. Jackie said, Mike Morales and Monkey Works were great YouTube site for weather, cloud setting info, what's flying in our skies, chemtrails, yep. Alex said, God is very forgiving. He just wants all of his children returned to him. The day of judgment is individual. There's nothing to fear unless you are sick like the so-called elites. Hey, Timmy, how you doing? Hey, everyone, how's it going? Sorry I'm late. I've been playing with my new generator and spaced it was Friday night. That's all right, Timmy. Good to see ya. Simone said, I see can't quote scripture. Abortion, murder is unforgivable sin because it's not in the Bible. Repent and forgive, and there's only one forgivable sin, and it's not murder. Find the scripture and quote. Darren says, sperm is alive, Robert, but it's not the same as the life created by combination with the egg. Yeah, it's not quite like, but it's still alive because it still moves on its own, doesn't it? I don't know. But I do think, I don't know, I think they're still alive, like a living cell, even if you want to put it that way. It's living. But that's my opinion. I don't know. Shannon said, I had that album. There you go. King Snurgle Gurgleson said, fishing in the rivers of life. Hey, all bound for... Oh, you're quoting the song. Hang on. All bound for Moo Moo Land. Hey, hey, all bound for Moo Moo Land. I was told it contained a very important cryptic message by someone who knew. Darren said, we're built of cells which are also each alive. That's what I think, yeah. Jackie said, of course it's alive to make a life. That's what I thought. Alex said, hey, Timmy. Everyone's saying hello to Timmy. Alex said, we are all connected. Yeah, I do think we are. Shannon said, didn't have free will yet, only free willy. Connected to with everything and each other. Definitely. Okay, just let me check something out here. Oh yeah, you know how Biden gave China what was it, 1 million barrels of oil of US reserves? Yeah, who else is in on Hunter Biden's firm in China that just got the oil? John Kerry's son, Mr. Green himself. What else have I got? Oh, pendulum swinging back. Does anyone know that the Bill Gates Foundation supermarket in the Netherlands caught fire? I believe he was making, his own type of food. Oh, and citizens stormed the Bank of China in Zhengzhou over bank account freezes. Banks froze millions of dollars in deposits last April, simply explaining to savers that they need to upgrade their internal systems. Since then, customers have not received any kind of communication and could not access their money. There was something else. Hang on. I want to read this out because it's interesting. Australian towns and cities should have been built on the slopes of the Great Dividing Range. Most are built on floodplains, including Sydney, Brisbane, Lismore, Grafton, and Kempsey. History has shown massive tsunamis have hit the east coast of Australia. It's only a matter of time. I thought that was very interesting, because I do believe a lot of places are built on floodplains here in Australia, and they keep letting people build in stupid places, which makes it even worse. Alex said, even the people we don't like, I think I have met every single person for a reason in my life. Everything's happened for a reason. Okay, guys, one sec. Hey, okay, that was my daughter just ringing to thank me for having the children this week. That's lovely. Yeah, I agree, Alex. We meet people for a reason. Things happen for a reason. I know that my life has taught me a whole lot, so I know there's definitely reasons I met people and had experiences that I've had. Definitely. Robert said, now we know somehow more than the rest of them about life. Yeah. Well, we're learning very quickly. Eyes to see said, whoever said murder of an unborn child is not. You're in serious trouble. Remember, Almighty sees all and hears all, and everything's recorded in real time. Darren says, how can you give away oil and say it's Putin's fault for the prices? Exactly. Alex said, God sees everything, eyes, so you can relax. Who are you to say anyone's in trouble? Yeah, eyes to see, honestly, look, just know that when you're saying that about me too, okay? And if that's the case, I'm an evil person. Why would you listen to me? Simone said, eyes, this is the only unforgivable sin in the whole Bible. Matt 12:31-32, and I tell you, every sin and blasphemy will be forgiven, but anyone who speaks against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven. Shannon said, a lonely old man, that's who. Nah, my earballs. What? Sherry said, God said he knew us before we were conceived, didn't he, in the Bible? Alex said, not being funny, I just don't think anyone knows what personal relationship we have with God. Yeah, it's up to him in the end to judge anyway, so let's leave it at that. How's that? I already feel bad enough, mate. You don't need to make me feel any worse than I already do, okay? Seriously. Darren said, yes, Sherry, our names and sins are already written. God is beyond time. King Snowball said, Alex, I've always had the freakiest full audio-visual playback type memory. It was particularly noticed when I was a kid. I cannot think of virtually a single minute of life that isn't like an important part of the film story unfolding. Yep. I had a lot to learn, see? So I went through a lot of shit, to learn a lot of shit. So, oh dear. Alex said, yes, Sherry, he already knows our path. He just hopes we don't take a wrong turn before we return to him, but he forgives his children. And I do think it's more if you are remorseful and sorry for what you've done. That's what I think. Alex said, same here, King. Life reviews, yeah. Simone said, that's a sin. God hates it, but repent and accept Jesus died for our sins and was buried and resurrected, and he forgives and gives salvation through his grace. All are forgivable. Yeah. I believe it's if you know you've done the wrong thing. and you are very sorry. Yeah, so unless you want to see me cry, eyes to see, please just don't say it again. Okay, I don't want to cry on camera. I don't want to cry at all right now, okay? Just hold that thought. Alex said, I've always had a photographic memory that plays out like a film when I want. And Shannon said, God is not in time. He is omnipresent. He knows what you've done and you are doing and what you will do in all your lives, not just this one. We are justified and ancient, even older than Satan himself. Shannon said, the phone rang. I have headphones, blew out my earballs. Thanks, Shannon, for that. You just made me laugh. Hang on one sec, guys. I have a whole lot to say, and I can't say it, okay? Deb said he knows our hearts. I believe he does. Alex said, God is the best comfort you can ever get. People should try speaking to him and they will know. Yes, I do quite often. Robert said, loves us all and hates the sin. Yep. Dolores said, correct, Hev, me too. Don't need someone telling me how bad what I did was. God knows. I returned and he forgave. Satan reminds me every day. Exactly. It's like that. It's like having an inside battle with yourself. Except if you are sorry, there's obviously not much of a battle there. You're just pretty much hammering yourself. Yeah. Alex said, you have nothing to explain, Hev. God knows your heart. Love you. Oh, thank you, Alex. Simone says, eyes to see you've not hit journey scripture right and you're playing a dangerous game. Get it right. I have a seriously mature and excellent Bible teachers and your accusations aren't in the Bible. And George gave me a heart. Thank you, George. Alex said, blew my ears too. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry my phone did. Actually, that way if it rings, it's far away and it won't, like, because it was right under the microphone. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, shivers. Darren said, it's not about what you've done. It's about how you reflect and grow. Yep, I agree. I really, Shannon said, eyes is so righteous that it will be as down. Yeah, because it does say, don't judge lest you be judged. Look, honestly, eyes, God will take care of it, okay? Leave it in his hands. He will judge. It's all right. I'm ready, okay? I'm ready. Alex said, can you not say because of YouTube. Yeah. There's so much I want to say, I just can't because of YouTube. Alex said, sometimes people like to judge people instead of looking at themselves. Yeah, well, see, I look at myself and I am the faultiest Christian there is. Okay, I smoke cigarettes. I smoke, I am faulty towers, okay? Basil faulty, whatever you want. I'm really faulty, but I'm trying every day to be better than I was the day before. I really do try. And I have prayed and spoken and cried and done lots of things when I'm talking to God. He knows, okay? He knows. He knows where your heart lays. Gavin said, hey, Hev, US Supreme Court has overturned. I hope it's true, Gavin. I hope that's true. I have heard things that sounds like that could be very well what's going on. Yes. And again, I can't say it because of YouTube, but that's exactly what I think. Yeah, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. And we won't hear about it for a little while. Faith said, great conversation. God is great. He loves all of us, and we've all sinned, yet he forgives and loves all of us. Yet let him without sin cast the first stone. Alex said, no worries, Hev, I'm used to listening to banging tunes. Yeah, but not a phone ringing right in the microphone. My God, that would have been bad. Shannon said, those who yell the loudest have the most to hide. Geoloff said, no need to worry. Everything is done and proven before the Almighty. This life is to prove everything to your doubts. The scriptures are but the future proving the past. Sounds familiar? Yes. It does. Dolores says, Eyes, I know what you mean. Well, I know you mean well, but Bible is clear that Satan is the accuser. Darren said, anyone else thinking, yeah, I'm just as bad? I don't think you could find a faultier Christian than I am. And I don't go to church, and I'm not a normal, I don't know. I just don't do it the way people normally do, okay? I'll read my Bible. I pray to him in my own time when it's quiet and I'm alone at night. And, yeah, I've shed my tears and I've done what I still, as I said, I have to deal with this because it's all going through, when it's on TV and everyone's talking about it, you have to kind of deal with it, So it's, yeah. I'm a very faulty Christian, I'm telling you. But I'm finding my way. I'm trying really hard. Faye said, Gavin Pearson, wow, also heard that. Yep, hope it's true. Yep. Dana said, we're all Basil faulty. Yeah, I don't know a perfect person. I don't know anyone who hasn't done something that is wrong or they're ashamed of or they regret or show me a person who has no regrets, who hasn't done anything to feel bad about, Odysee says, Simone, really well, pray to the Lord and keep praying and ask for answers. I'm a messenger. I have Almighty around me every day. I'm not in trouble. Just go easy, Odysee, because you're giving me a hard time right now. Unless that's what you want to do. I mean, I'm just letting you know. Dolores said, and he loves us more than any of us can possibly imagine. Well, he knows how I feel. That's all I'm going to say. Simone said, maybe the liars that told women fetuses weren't human yet will be going to the eternal lake. A lot were tricked and most regret. Eyes, I'm really cross with you, but I forgive you. Yeah, I forgive. Look, it hurts, okay? You hurt me. I still forgive you, okay? Shannon said faulty twats. Yeah, do you know how on Faulty Towers, every time they do the intro, someone's played with the letters and it's like, one was faulty titties or something, like it was. Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to laugh. And that's good, Shannon. King Snurgle Gurgles has said, I know a pretty few amazing psychics in my time. The wisest have explained that our measurement is all based on advanced intent, going out and doing something evil that was planned. Yes, it was never planned, believe me. And if I had any say in the matter, it wouldn't have happened. Anyway, let's not go too deep. King Snuggle, otherwise I'll just sit here crying. Don't do that to me. King Snuggle said, humans aren't perfect. Dealing with events afterwards that just happened is not a sin. It's the learning curve of that life. Shannon said, don't mention the war, which is out of Faulty Towers. And he goes and mentions it all over the place. GLoff said, if you don't believe future proves past, if you don't believe in time travel, then explain the living time. Yeah, I can't explain why it's now 11 minutes faster on, okay, from last week it was 10 minutes, so was the week before. This week, my computer and anything that's attached to the internet is 11 minutes faster than the normal digital clock now. Okay, so there you go. It's picking up speed. Robert said, we die daily. All of us keep walking. Yep. Shannon said, it's okay. He's from Barcelona. That's out of Faulty Towers too, isn't it? Is he talking about Manuel? He was lovely, little Manuel. God love him. And Basil used to pick on him all the time. Didn't like Basil for that. Dolores said, I'm right with you, Hev, just as bad. Yeah, I hear ya. Alex said, I think some of the things you say is very interesting, Eyes, but no need to keep repeating stuff over and over. We hear you. I like the new stuff you add to the chat. Yeah. I like what Eyes to See adds to the chat when he's not seemingly attacking me, you know. when you don't get too repetitive, yeah. Selena said, we're all very faulty. Yes. Show me a perfect person, because I haven't found one yet. We all make mistakes. Okay, Robert said, go back in time. It was the way to talk to God. All us a war room for prying. Alex said, I know God has told you stuff, but he's told a lot of us stuff. We're all in the same boat, as it were. Eyes to See, yep. Geoloff said, explain the existence of one Matthew Abraham, groaning of the Simpsons fame, yet a prophet has no friends in his own land. I don't know how you say his last name. Is it groaning? I don't know how to say that. Simone said, Eyes, you need to humble yourself. If it's not in Scripture, if it's not God's word, and your mind is making extras and won't look at mistakes, you are mistaken. It's not in Scripture, which is God's word. Alex said, don't make me time you out. I'm only joking. I think you understand. Shannon said, you're right not to trust the church, Hev. There's no intermediary needed between you and God, Hev. That's what I think. It's between me and him and my Bible. And that's it. Yeah, I don't trust churches. I don't trust until, I just don't trust. I don't trust them. Deb said, remember, forgiveness is what is important to others and self. Yes. The hardest thing, I've said this before, the hardest thing is to forgive yourself. It really is. It's even for mistakes, even for going out with the wrong person. Okay? It's really hard to forgive yourself when you go through hell. For doing it in the first place. You know what I mean? Sherry said, you don't have to be in a building to praise God. I don't go to church either, but I do have a relationship with my Heavenly Father. Yeah, I'm the same. I have my own relationship, and it doesn't matter where I am. He's there. I can talk to him. Robert said, where can you find the most evil people? Church. Yeah, look, I've heard of it too. There are people over here who go to, what do you call it? The church that built $1 million bloody halls for themselves. What were they called? Hillsong. They go to Hillsong Church on the weekend after they've partied all weekend, broke into their neighbour's house, shat on the bed, demolished the inside of the house, and then go to church on the Sunday hoping their sins will be forgiven. Now, that's wrong. Okay, that is where, no, God's going to sort them out, believe me. You cannot do... There are people who do things like that, okay? Simone said, churches are an apostasy mostly, and best to avoid or have a good Bible-believing home group. Yeah, you're better off doing it in your home with a group of people. Selena said, if you're a Christian, do not see fortune tellers, psychics, etc. The Bible is very clear about this. Yep. Oh, as to see, we're not. I know it sounds like we're having a go at you. We're not. I hope you're all right. Shannon said, why are Faulty Towers quotes tearing me up? Because it's funny. I think I'm going to have to go and watch that after this. Alex said, no soul is lost, and I believe I will see my lost children again from miscarriages. I can't have children, so now I have cats. Oh, Alex. I'm so sorry. Good night, eyes. Darren said, there's only one perfect person. His name is Jesus. Yeah, was even he perfect? I don't know. Alex said, no one was getting at you, Hev. We're just protective. Oh, no one was getting at you, eyes, to see. We're just protective of Hev. Yeah, and I don't want to sit here and cry on a stream. That would be the worst stream ever, I think. Better to be happy. And okay, hang on. George said, hang on, no one is perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect person. I said, Hev, I love you very dearly and I've attacked you. I'm so sorry. God bless you. Amen. That's okay, eyes to see. Look, we love you. You know that. And you do bring a lot to the stream. Just go easy on me. Luna, how you going, Luna? Simone said, good night, eyes. Selena said, eyes to see, you are passionate. I understand that. Yeah. Luna said, what is normal and perfect for the spider is chaos for the fly. Shannon said, time is screwy because when light paces through water, it slows down and people are 67% water. So it's only year 2022 when it should be 6K or something. So when we're in spirit, time is different. Yeah, I believe that. Alex said, don't go, eyes. You're welcome here. We just love heaven, don't want to see her hurt. We all have a relationship with God. Love and forgiveness. That's it, Deb. Yep. Yeah. Oh, Alex said, don't go, bloody fingers. Yeah, I hate that. I always type wrong words instead. Because my fingers are bigger than the little keys, you know. Loft said, the Almighty will gather his own. The wheat from the tares. The wheat is taken to the storehouse. The tares meet with unquenchable flames. Your soul and essence are the wheat. The other 99% is the body. Shannon said, I checked settings, able to see, but all still can't see, eyes to see. Must have been from when he banned me that time at band camp. George says, sounds like Amber Turd would love that, shitting on the bed. Yeah, exactly. Imagine doing that and going to church, like breaking into someone's house, pretty much terrorizing their house and like cause, you know, mayhem like everywhere, and then going and shitting in their bed. I think it was because they didn't like the neighbour, right? That's how bad it was, because they didn't like the neighbour. Dana said, protective of Hev, but also we can all have an opinion. Yeah. Hang on, have an option or I think you mean opinion? Yeah. Shannon said, eyes is off like prawns in the sun. Oh, that's an Aussie saying. I'm off like prawns in the sun. King Snurgle said, fortune tellers and psychics are very different. Moses in the burning bush is a psychic experience. Looking to know the future is to be refrained from. Having psychic experiences is not. Oh, yes. I see what you mean. Yep, King Snurgle. You can have your own spiritual experience. But yes, no, looking to psychics for the future and for guidance is probably a wrong thing to do. Trust yourself or pray. Deb said, this is a happy place and a safe place. Yeah, I don't need like a safe space or anything. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that type of person. I just, I could feel that weight coming back down, you know what I mean, on top of you where you start, feeling like this big. Shannon said, only I may make Hev cry by sending her dollars and gutter humour. Yeah, and you know I'm not going to read that out. And Darren said, ooh, Shannon, that's the smell you can taste. Robin said, medbeds are able to help fertility issues also. That's what I've heard. Oh, I hope. I really, really hope. I hope so. Luna said, I felt more connected with God when I read my Bible at home or out in the nature that he created. Exactly. Rather than at church, I used to, like, get bored. You know, you're a kid. You know, you're sitting there looking at everything, you know, except listening, really. I heard some because it was yelled out, you know. I mean, my mum took me to see, I don't know if any of you know who Ian Paisley is. He was an Irish preacher who used to yell the sermons. And my brother actually stood up one day. he was a little, right? And says, stop your shouting at the priest. Anyway, my mum was so embarrassed. Oh, thank you, Shannon. And welcome to new member, Deb. Oh, God love you. Shannon said, smell that makes your eyes water. What smell are we talking about? What did I miss? Oh, prawns, off like prawns in the sun. Yep. Yes, it's an Australian saying. Yeah, I'm off like prawns in the sun. There's a few of them, actually. Dana said, oops, yep, we can have an opinion. I blame autocorrect. Yeah, that's exactly right. Autocorrect, or my fingers are bigger than the bloody keys. Oh, that's how I am anyway. Simone said, I agree with eyes, pre-trib, rapture, but I'm not going to stay silent when wrong doctrine is said. That's really scary. And yes, we love you, Hev. Oh, God love you. Shannon said, all prophets are seers, but not all seers are prophets. Important to know. George remembers him. You remember Ian Paisley, George? Oh, my God. That man would, like, it was scary. When you, a little kid, right? And this man, he's yelling it, right? And the wrath of God will come down on you, you know, really, except he had a microphone that amplified the sound. And oh my goodness. Robin said, we have locusts here again this year. I wasn't expecting them. They're big and loud. Oh, really? Deb said, I now get to see cooking videos earlier. Yeah. Oh, Alex, that just made me nearly laugh. Me and the false windows, remember? I'm battling a false widow, not to be mistaken with a false window. Just landed on my laptop, nearly threw the bloody thing in the air. Laptop, not spider. Not sure where spider went. Oh, no. I hate that when they disappear and you don't know where they are. And you're laying in bed all night going, I'm waiting to feel that thing crawl across my face. I actually know someone who that happened to. They were sleeping out in the bush, plenty of land around and that. Next thing you know, they're feeling like, imagine waking up to that. Shannon said, Deb, you're not ripe yet. Are you feeling a bit green? Oh, she's turned green because of the member status. And thank you to all my members. I appreciate that, guys. And Shannon as well for are they super chats? I get confused. Super chats or super stickers? I don't know. Alex said, like a black widow. Yeah, not to be mistaken for windows, okay? Not false windows. Oh, dear. Yes, black widow. Okay, like a black widow. Robin said, the cats will find the spider. Yeah, I'm lucky. Yeah. Actually, Alex, yes, they will. The cats will find it. Simone said, on the upside, we now have cricket protein crisps, chips. Really? Yeah, no. Do you like that? Yep. Nah. They can stay in the shop as far as I'm concerned, the cricket flavoured chips. They're really trying, aren't they? Oh, my goodness. Can't believe it. Darren said, make a deal with the spider. It stays out of sight. You won't splat it. Shannon said, look up Kenneth Copeland. Copeland? Hang on. And do you mean now or later? King Snurgle said, you respond to spiders. Oh, Alex, you respond to spiders like my wife. They don't bother me at all unless they are tarantula type things. Yeah, I get little ones crawling. You know, you get little ones crawling across you every now and then. Just the person who had it on the crawling up their face, they actually went like that and had the thing in there. You should, when you get rid of a spider, you should swipe it like, you know, just don't grab it because then they bite. Or they can if they think they're threatened. George said, I had a fly bugging me while I was sleeping the other day. I hate that. Or mosquitoes. And all you hear is bzzz, and then you're laying there and you're just slapping your own ear constantly. You think I'm getting the mosquito. You never get it. You're always slapping your own head. Darren said, Ian Botham flavoured crisps. What? Alex said, I might find out in a minute. I hope it doesn't bite me, although I've noticed the cats are quite good at batting. Might sign them up for cricket. And Carol said, oh, shoot, Alex. And Shannon said, look at his eyes and tell me there's not a demon in there running the show. Oh, okay. So what was his name? Kenneth Copeland. Hang on a sec. I think I got a cat outside. Oh, no. You going out, Joe?
Yeah, he's going shop.
Okay, cool. See you soon. Okay. Let me get a look at this guy. Images. Oh, dear God. Oh, yes. That doesn't look creepy at all. Oh. Can I share that? Hang on. If I share screen, right? Yep. We want screen 1. Okay, you're going to see something funny for a minute. Hang on, where is he? Over here. Check this out. Oh, why are the pictures all... Oh, there you go. Ooh. Televangelist Kenneth Copeland said the devil is stealing the election. Yeah, it does look a bit freaky. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, something wrong there. Yeah, I don't like when they yell it. You know, they yell. Hang on, guys. Just let me get rid of that. Yeah, I don't like it when they yell at people either. Alex said, I've lived with false widows in my house for about a year. One got in there and laid an egg, which meant I had like 20 at one point, but they usually just stayed in their web. Ugh. Lucky you didn't have 20 false windows. I can't believe I did that. The whole stream I was reading false windows and wondering why you'd have a false window. Oh, dear. George said, should get Gary Lineker to advertise the cricket-flavoured crisp. I don't know who that is. Shannon said that was a super sticker. If it was a super chat, it would have had something funny or filthy written in there. Okay. Yeah, because I don't like I don't know the difference. I don't know why I don't know the difference, but I don't. Yep, nah, exactly. Wendy said Chuck Misler is a fantastic Bible teacher. Chuck, is it Misler or? Yeah, it looks like Misler. Yeah, I like reading it myself. I don't know why. I really love reading it, you know. Luna said, I have a little jumping spider in my kitchen. I've given the little guy Gilbert. Is that his name? Later. Does that mean you're going, Shannon? Alex said, I also have daddy longlegs, which eat the false widows. I prefer daddy longlegs as can't really see them. They are lethal to big spiders too. Yeah, I've heard that. They can't pierce human skin. And it's the only reason that they're not poisonous to humans is because they can't pierce our skin. Copeland. Simone said, Wendy, we're studying the book of Revelation using Chuck Meisler's teaching at the moment. Oh, that might be interesting, actually. Shannon said, I'll send a clip about his using church money for his private jet. Yeah, see, that's what I don't like about churches. When you've got, like, the Pope who has the golden staff and and all this gold stuff everywhere, and, you know, people hand the church money, which is supposed to be for the poor people, but it gets used for the church. And I don't like it. King Snurgle says, my wife is actually full-on allergic to spiders' saliva, full-on anaphylactic. I didn't realise they had saliva, never mind you could be allergic to it. Coming from the USA, that puts her at quite a risk. Oh, no. Yeah, stay safe. Sherry said, yes, read the packages when you go shopping. They're putting bugs and other things in our food. Tap water now has what is called forever chemicals that stay in your body for years. Oh, no. Shannon said, are any Remix Bros clip? They use him in all their music samples. Deb said, thank you. Glad others can see evil. Wendy said, Simone Campbell, what is a mo? And Shannon said, snake eyes. Simone said, Wendy, look up Dr. Andy Woods at Sugarland Bible Church and also J.D. Farag, who is good. Darren said, I think those yelling preachers just want money and have been a big part in repelling people from God. That's what I think it is. They seem to be repelling people. Dana said, did they yell because they're spell casting? That wouldn't surprise me. Alex said, I wish they were Windows, Hev. Oh, dear. Shannon says, no, still pictures don't convey. Okay, I'll have to go and watch a video later of him. Chuck Missler, love him, got a ton of stuff on YouTube. I'll probably check him out. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Simone. Wendy. Simone said, Wendy, Mo is a moment at the moment. Sorry. Alex said, no one can ever have too much vitamin D. Yes, sunshine. Shannon says, Skylar said she had a spider on the pillow next to her this morning. Oh, no. They're probably all right, though, with it. Are your kids all right with spiders? Because you live pretty much near country and areas, you know. It looks like it anyway. Alex said, unless you are the Met Office UK, weather warning. George said, Gary Lineker was a football player. He advertises Walker's Crisps over here in the UK. Okay. So get him to do the bug ones. Darren said, unless you're a vampire, Alex. Luna said, yes, I named him Gilbert. Typing isn't working with me today, lol. Oh, I know. I'm just getting, like, sick of the phones, you know. Wendy said he made it so interesting. Cool. Alex said, I'll probably look as pale as a vampire at the moment. Hey, Vicky, how you going? Almost broke my nose one night because my cat tickled me with his whiskers. I slapped my nose so hard, woke me up, though. Oh, imagine that. Oh, that would hurt. Shannon says, spider saliva, don't you mean venom? Well, I don't know. Is it different? Yeah, is it the same? Selena said, I believe Chuck Misler was a physicist until the Lord called him to service. Good on him. Alex said, once I get a base tan, I'm all right. I'm not. I just go red and white again. Alex said, haha, Vicky, pesky kitty. When he said, very intelligent and loved greatly. Okay. Shannon said, Alex, that's rude, lol. Darren said, you're all right with a tan base. MC Swat said, my shed had hundreds of spiders in it, many types, including lots of brown recluse. They hate peppermint. Yeah, I have a feeling that my shed is full of spiders and mold to join. Yeah, they can all join in together, destroy everything in there. I have to get a massive council cleanup. I have to have the energy to grab everything out of the shed and throw it out the front for the trucks to come and get it and take it away. Unless I get someone with a, a trailer to take it to the tip for me. GLOF said they want you to eat bugs because that's all that'll be left to eat. The chosen have foodstuffs to last them for decades. They know, the masses don't. Thank you, Fukushima. Alex said, poor you, though. One of the cats loves to get so close to my face. I'm worried he might cover my face soon. He literally just came and sat next to me while typing this. Yeah, my cat does that too. He tries to sleep with his head right next to mine. He ends up tickling me with whiskers, or he puts his head on my nose and I can't breathe. And I'm like, I've got to pull away from him. King Snurgle said, Shannon, non-venomous spiders, everyday ones still bite. Most just don't notice the bites unless an allergic reaction. It doesn't show on the skin. Tiny teeth. Ah. Alex said, what's rude? Did I accidentally say something? No, it was Shannon. Luna said, spiders don't like cedar wood. It's why a lot of old furniture was made out of it. Oh, really? There you go. So if you build a house, make it out of cedar wood, and your furniture too. Shannon said, no, you look like you have a spaghetti colander on your head from the Avatar picture. Oh, is that what you're saying to Alex? She looks like she has a spaghetti drainer on her head. I can't see. Oh, dear. Okay, guys, we've been going for 2 hours and 47 minutes. Is that it? We're going to wrap it up now? Comment. Quick. We'll just go about my day and leave the recorder running. See behind me? Yay. Tim Ayer said vitamin D is essential to our immune systems, but there can be such a thing as too much. Fortunately, our bodies tend to utilize it proportional to the amount of healing, etc. our bodies are constantly doing, but chronic amounts above 100 mg/ml, you'll experience joint issues when you get older at a minimum. Remember, it's a hormone. So how much should you have then? Shannon said, yeah, nah, in Australia we don't have base spiders, only death on 8 spindly legs, lol. Yeah, we do. Most of the spiders here will do something to you, whether it's a skin infection or nasty bite and feeling a bit sick to death. Alex said it's a paintball helmet. Noted. Oh, okay. Is that what it is? Oh, silverfish don't like cedar wood either. Okay. So if you're going to build a house and furniture, right, use cedar because the bugs don't like it. That makes sense. Shannon said can't get enough. Okay, is there anything else happening? Hang on. I'll come back to your comments in a sec, guys. I'm just going to see what else. If there's anything else going on here. Meanwhile, in the Netherlands, people have just started their own biological food. Is it co-op or bypassing the supermarket and buying directly from the farms? That's what I think is going to happen. We're all going to have to do that again. Ian Miles Chong said there will never be a time like the late 90s, early mid-2000s again. Sad. I'll agree with the 90s. There's a meme here. What Chinese product can you live without? And it's a woman talking to an old man, and the old man says, Daniel Andrews. Someone else, Stephen, said, I think we underestimated how bad Albanese, Wong, Bowen, and the rest of the never had a proper job in my life team could be. And pedos are put into positions of power because they can be completely controlled by elite masters who hold evidence of their crimes. Breaking: Russian footballer Alexander Kozlov dies after blood clot, age 29. Oh, the Russian sanctions are working well. The value of the euro is going down fast. Germany has no gas for the winter. Estonian Prime Minister Kaja Kallas has just resigned. This follows upon the resignation announcements of Italian PM Mario Draghi and British PM Boris Johnson. Oh, Lisa said, breaking: if you haven't had your stroke yet, you're now due for your 5th shot. The people who shut down your businesses and killed your careers are now asking that you re-elect them so they can keep their jobs. Never forget what they've done to you. Libs of TikTok said, hello, Twitter, what did I miss? Were any new genders invented while I was away? And Cat Turd said, after shutting down our own production, the basement dummy is over in Saudi begging them for oil. What a worthless POS. Joe Rogan calls Trudeau a dictator and said Canada's communist. They're effed. Got to get rid of that guy. Let's hope he just does what the others have done and turn and walk away, resign, something. Idaho GOP moves to declare Joe Biden in the House illegitimate. Hang on, what's this? Tom Fitton says, breaking: Biden administration accused of destroying evidence to protect Trump a week after it was accused of auditing a corrupt former FBI official in order to help Trump. What? Biden administration helping him? I doubt it. Oh, the left are blaming Trump for Biden's Secret Service erasing text and Biden's IRS auditing. There you go. I don't know. That's very strange wording. Who the hell smiles while responding to an active in an elementary school? Oh dear. Hang on a sec. I'm going to have to show you this. Ready? Oh, where am I? Hang on. Wrong one. Who smiles while responding to that in a school? Big smile. Something going on. Mobs illegally harassing conservative justices, and this is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, while they're harassing the other side. But one guy filming a selfie video And look, oh. I actually do agree with her on when she said they need to investigate what happened that day. What else have we got? Oh, Soros has a foundation in Ukraine. Happens to be one of the best ones. Oh, yeah. Mr. B is involved there. Yeah, why not? Do it to pedos, not healthy people. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay. Shannon said it's really a paintball helmet. Oh, Timmo said 100 ng ml was referring to blood levels. Okay. King Snurgle said in UK most spiders are pretty harmless. Most problem ones are only imported in recent decades, though, importing in fruits and veg. Yep. Darren said, I live in England. Vitamin D overdose is not probable. The damp makes our joints bad. Yeah. Shannon said, wouldn't want to catch a stray ball to the face. Not good. Selena said, I take D3, 5K almost daily, and I'm still deficient. Really? Alex said, you're the one catching all the stray balls, Shannon. Darren said, 90s was when I first saw things weren't what we were being told. Yep. Simone said, I feel a small success for staying awake and lovely to be here with everyone. Oh, God love you, Simone. Glad you're here with us. Shannon said, UK has opened the largest insect farm in the world, put out 4 million tonnes per year. I think they're going to fail. No one buys them. They won't make the money, will they? King Snurgle said they announced today that in every Euro country gas power prices are to triple at least. This is going to be a real problem for most this winter. Yeah, well, ours went up and I just got an electricity bill and, oh, my God. That's all I can say. Alex said, this has been an awesome chat again. Darren said, it gets easier to stay awake for Hev Simone. Shannon said, sorry, only conifer strokes for me. Simone said, yeah, Darren, used to, but life changed. And OCJD. Shannon said, sorry, only vinegar strokes got me. Darren said, did anyone else see the clip of Biden asking where the president was? They said he was trying to joke. Yeah, there's been more video of him turning around to shake hands with nobody again. And they said, no, he wasn't. He wasn't shaking hands with nobody. I can't remember what they said he was doing, but no, he wasn't. Apparently wasn't shaking hands with nobody. Hang on, I'm going to eat a biscuit. If you want out, mate. Hang on a sec. I'll let the cat out. Oh. I'm going to end up ripping those earphones. Go on, it's okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. Got chocolate all over my teeth. I can taste it. It's not like having your own. Okay. King Snurgle said, Shannon, that will be because we have the most lizard people living here. There must be more due to come shortly. The bugs will be for them too. Yeah, that's probably what they eat. Shannon said, I'm a pitcher, not a catcher, Alex. Shannon said, the lizards eat people. We're not the top of the food chain. Darren said, Simone said, Darren, I used to, but clocks changed and have to do stuff Saturday mornings. Alex said, it's almost like they are trying to crush us, King. They are. They're trying. They're trying to starve us to death, squeeze us. And yeah, Simone, I understand that. The clocks did change. Ours went back, and I think yours went forward, and it's all over the place. It's actually better when it's summer here and winter there, because then we're closer to, it's better times, you know what I mean? Shannon said they feed on our loosh, which is your fear and your worry and your anxiety, and yeah. Alex said, you're bloody funny, Shannon. Shannon. Sorry, Shannon. Shannon said they need the adreno in our blood to hold their form here. Yeah, I've heard something like that before too. George said, I sent a video of Biden trying to shake the invisible man's hand. Yeah, he's done it twice now. That's what's funny. It's not just once. This is like he's done it a couple of times. Shannon said, Biden's invisible kickstand, lol. Alex said, you're cheeky, but you're funny. Alex said, he's malfunctioning. Biden needs to step down. He does. He's just, like, useless. Shannon said, they just put it in without telling you, fake meat. Yeah. Well, that's what I think burnt down over in the Netherlands, one of Bill Gates's fake meat joints. I can't say for sure. It's just my thought. King Snurgle said, the show being late hours in the UK is fine. What else are we going to do after midnight? It must be the ones who used to go clubbing every weekend and now youths. Alex said, oh, I wonder if they all eat bugs or too busy going to their supposed sea restaurants. Yeah, see, they'll be eating meat, just, yeah, not something we'd eat. And we got to eat the bugs. George said, lol, Viking. Alex said, what is it? Earphones? Is it? And Shannon. Simone said, yeah, I love it. Just knackered these days, lol. Darren said, didn't they farm bug cattle on Mars in Futurama? They probably did. That was me. Yeah, Sharon. I love you. Oh, I'm clicking all over the place now. King Snurgle said, Shannon, the lizards only eat human flesh for the loosh in the blood. It's like their elixir of life. It's not their only food. It has nothing to do with their shape-shifting ability. Alex said, I used to watch Futurama, but I don't remember that, Darren. Yeah, I never watched any of them. Futurama, what is it, Family Guy. Shannon said the adreno helps them hold their form. And Alex said, was a fishing rod far out. My eyesight's that bad. I can't tell that's a fishing rod. It looks like a pair of earphones. Oh, dear. That's the fishing rod. Oh, the fish on the end. I was wondering why it was all bent over. Oh, dear. Simone said there's an award-winning plant-based burger that tastes like human meat. Hang on a minute. Who knows what human meat tastes like then? Here we go on the crazy normalization back to... Yeah, exactly. That's what they want. Luna said it was big farms on the moon once we got bored of the moon. Darren said they were like flying buffalo. Oh, God, imagine that. Alex said, did you see when people like Celine Dion and Kathy, someone went shriveled? Yes, I do remember that. Shannon's rod isn't bent that way, apparently. Luna said, oh, my God, bug farms darn autocorrect. It does, actually. It does have a little fish on the end there. Laughing. And Shannon goes, Sloan. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up for today. It's been 3 hours, so I'm going to leave it there, and I will, you never know, you might see me tomorrow around the same time. We'll see. See how I go. Okay, guys, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And let's all keep our eyes open and hopefully don't have hair in your eyes. And yeah, no fear. Okay, guys, have a good one. I'm going to play the intermission as the outro. Okay, guys, have a good one. Okay, I've got to hear this. Oh, no, hang on. One sec.
A year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago, I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. And for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows. And where I'll go in life, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. Back a year ago.